Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is Saturday, and I am doing some more Ace Attorney. Hello, funny stuff. How's it going? And also, I saw that Shadow was in the chat, too. Hello! Alright, so, where we last left off, apparently we're going to be going to some kind of a magic show. I am very confused. Well, I guess not very confused. I was just like, ooh, I'm intrigued. I would like to see what the heck's going on here. Ah, and then there is Maple there, too. Hello, Maple. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into that. I'm very curious because I guess the stakes are a lot lower in the States since, you know, nobody is going to potentially die in this circumstance. So, you know what? No, that's fine. That's good. Anyway, let's head on in. Boot in video. All right, yeah. Okay, April 27th, 10 o'clock a.m., Penrose Theater stage. And I remembered to turn on the audio for... Oh, there we go. Now I remember to turn it on. Oh, shoot. The video is broken. Well, what great timing. Hold on a second. I think just for the sake of making sure that we don't miss something, I'm going to go ahead and reload that. Ah, Scraps says hi. Hello, Scraps. Everything is wrong. It's fine. This capture card, I swear, it gets glitchier and glitchier every day. Here, we're getting audio, but not video. Now, why would that be? This is interesting. I think I'm going to attempt to try and... Well, let's just, like, restart the program. Why not? That usually fixes a lot of stuff. Here we are. Tornado and heavy storm warnings up where you are right now. You're home alone. Oh, no. Here, need product key. It's fine. I got a product key. There we go. Fix the thing. See? I knew a restart would fix it. Okay. I guess we could go ahead and watch this cutscene again. What the heck not? I was attempting to try and skip through this, but okay. Alright, well, for people that didn't see this last time, let's take a look at the cutscene. Episode 2, The Magical Turnabout. I'm all about this magic and, you know, mysticism. I'm very surprised I didn't notice that this was Trucy. Like, didn't even cross my mind. I'm just used to Trucy being in the magic outfit. I don't expect her to be, you know... Again, she dead. Of course not. She has magical bullshit on her side. No! Don't hurt me, I'm just a dragon. Okie dokie. April 27th, 10 o'clock a.m., Penrose Theater stage. And that's how the evil magician Mr. Ruse was defeated! Ah! See you for Act 2, everybody! Bravo! Bravo, Trucy! Hi, Athena. Wow, Apollo! Wasn't that a great trick? You bet! I've never seen such a great magic act! Did you know they even featured Trucy's show on TV this morning? The 3D animation in this case is phenomenal. Ooh, looking forward to it then. Penrose Theater, a well-known gateway to success for entertainers. It's here at this famous theater that we'll finally get to see... Nice. Trucy writes... Trucy in Grammary Land. the long-awaited revival of the magic of Troop Grimery. But trouble always follows in the Grimery wake, so I don't know. Wow, that explains why there's a TV crew here to cover the show. This is the perfect opportunity to promote the Wright Anything Agency too. Mr. Reuse. The pun is mysterious. Shoot me with a prop gun. Thought it was ruse the first time you heard it. I'm kind of saying ruse a little bit myself. After all, people look up things they see on TV, right? But wouldn't they be looking up the talent part and not the law part of our agency? Mamma mia, you're right. That... Okay, apparently we're Italian today. We'd get nothing but requests from Trucy's fans, wouldn't we? Oh, well, guess we'll just have to make it the old-fashioned way. What, about becoming a three-ring circus? My name is Apollo Justice. I'm a rookie lawyer with only about 2 years of experience under my belt. Mamma mia, that's a surprise to meet all. We're here to see Trucy's magic show. She's a fellow member of our agency. We came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright, who's away on trip. And currently fighting for his goddamn life. A ball of just ice. That's spicy. Spicy water. Oh, and did you hear, Apollo? Even though it's only her debut, her shows are completely sold out. What, really? That's amazing. Voila! A star is born. Who knows how far she'll go? At this rate, nothing in the world can stop us. You do realize this has nothing to do with you, right? Yes, radiation is just spicy air. This is Athena Sykes. She's another member of our agency. She may not look it, but at just 19 years old, she's a lawyer as well. What do you mean she may not look it? Of course I look the part. Can you explain how exactly? Oh, come on, have a heart. Oh, widget. Hold on. Gotta turn on the filter for that.
Stop treating me like a child!
There we go. Everything's better with the world.
That gadget oh, no, bad.
What are you doing? Apparently, Widget is taking over the entire show. That gadget around Athena's neck that spoke just now, that's Widget. Widget helps Athena out with her special field of expertise, analytical psychology. He also has a habit of blurting out whatever Athena's really thinking. Yeah, this little guy can be a little unruly at times.
Hey, upgrade me already.
Wrong answer. Your attention, please. The show will restart after a 20-minute intermission. We ask that you please be back in your seats before the next act. Thank you. Someone is gonna die in between these acts. Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room during the break? Ah, yes, let's go see the big star. I'm so nervous. What should I say to her? Whatever you usually say to her at the office every day. She's not that far, far between us plebes. Here we are. Look at the bunnies! Oh, and the birds. April 27th, Penrose Theater, dressing room. So this is Trucy's dressing room. Looks like she's busy over there with someone. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing, just one sheet in this clipboard, right? Oh dear, performance contract. Ah! A fan asking for Trucy's autograph, maybe. I don't think so. Looks like some kind of contract. I feel like since your daddy's a lawyer, you should know what, don't just sign random pieces of paper, you crazy... Thank you very much. I'll get this to the producer right away. Great, thanks. Oh! Polly, Athena, you came. Of course, congratulations on your big debut. Hee hee, thanks. Who was that just now, by the way? Oh my god, it's Trucy. Somebody from Take-Two TV. They want to turn my magic show into a TV special. They're planning to broadcast it nationwide. Care to imagine? Can you imagine? Wow, you really are a big star. Can I get your autograph later, Trucy? Sure, my signature's in high demand today. Would you like one too, Polly? Yeah, actually, I would. Oops, looks like I ran out of flyers, so I'll have to sign your forehead instead. Dang, knock it off. Look, just forget about the autograph. This is Trucy Wright. She's a magician and Mr. Wright's adopted daughter. She's become quite renowned in the magic world these days for her impressive skills. A lot of people get this wrong, but Apollo's actual job is being my magic assistant. If that isn't a sibling thing, you don't know what is. Guess I gotta sign your forehead. No, you're the one who gets it wrong. Oh, I think you can do that trick you always do at the office for me, Trucy? Magic panties? Okay, behold the wondrous magic that can make anything disappear. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Great. My magic panties are an extra-dimensional galaxy. Bravo, Trucy, brava! Okay, but why do you always have to make my attorney's badge disappear? Right, can you bring that back? I feel like I'm gonna need that in the next couple of minutes. Well, that's because out of everyone at the Wright Anything Agency, you're the one I get the best reaction out of. That doesn't make my poor badge feel any better. Well, shoot. You have any more gloating you need to do before we get onto it? Thanks again for inviting us, Trucy. Hee, thank you for coming. Your show sure packs a wallet. I nearly fell out of my seat when that dragon showed up. It looked very realistic on the... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it doesn't look very realistic now. And when it attacked you? Whew. I was terrified, even though I knew it was all just a part of the show. That's good, because the trick is the crowning glory of Act 1. Do you burn it in Act 2? I'm really glad you're enjoying the show. I heard your shows are completely sold out, Trucy. They say your fans were all over the tickets the instant they became available. Oh, hello, Elsie. How's it going? Hello. Spiritual justice. Like hungry wolves going after their prey. Sounds like you've made a loyal pack of followers for yourself already, Trucy. But you two are the only ones who got a special VIP invitation for me. Today's just a dress rehearsal for the performers, staff, family, and friends. And it's all going to be flushed down the toilet as soon as a tragedy happens. Sorry you missed most of my streams lately. Oh, man, no worries. Actually, I seem to remember... Oh, man, who was it? I think it was retweeted by Rev Scarecrow. Somebody... It pretty much summed up my entire philosophy when it comes to people that are coming onto streams. Like, you know, if you can't make shows, cool. If you can't do any donations, perfectly fine. If you can't really... Yeah, basically, just if you show up, I'm very grateful that you do, and I appreciate any time that you give me. Oh, Shadow is going to temporarily mute the stream. Need to work on music thing. Neato. Okay, Athena. A general probe, huh? That's what they call it in Germany. The real show isn't until the day after tomorrow. By the way, are you going to finally do your magic panties trick on stage after the break? Sorry to disappoint anyone who came just to see my magic panties, but my next trick is completely new. I'm debuting it today. Please tell me it has nothing to do with bullets and guns. Ooh, a new trick, huh? Are you gonna chop Apollo up into little lawyer bits? Funny, I don't recall ever agreeing to anything like that. Well, that does sound like a good idea. You missed Dual Destinies. How did I like Dual Destinies? Oh, dude, Dual Destinies was freaking great. It was a nice return to form, but also a lot of like new elements and new theming type of stuff. And so far, this is all a lot of interesting stuff too. Ooh. I see that poster in the background there. That's oh Jesus, there's 3 posters back there. One of them is the Steel Samurai, and another one is Troop Gramarye. I like that attention to detail. kind of peeved you miss it. Hey, if you ever want to check out any of the reactions I had to anything, the VODs are available. Although I am really getting lazy when it comes to the uploads. Well, I should say I've been sick lately, so yeah. Today's trick is totally new Troop Grammary original. The entire future of the troop is riding on the success of this special new trick. How so? Again, is this another deadly trick? I feel like it shouldn't. This show is really important to me. It isn't like any of the other shows I've done. As a rightful heir to the Troop Grammary repertoire of magic, this show is my first chance to unveil the tricks I've inherited. Troop Grammary, eh? Yeah, I have a poster of them hanging right over there. Right, I was just talking about that. Look at that! It feels like it's been ages since I've seen a picture of them. Troop Grammary was a group of magicians who dominated the magic world in their day. Trucy is the sole heir to the troop's entire repertoire of stage magic. Huh? Who's the guy in green and purple on the left here? Oh, that's the great Mr. Ruse, the other magician in today's show. He seems particularly new. That face when you reuse Ace Attorney Force sprites. Hey, whatever. Whatever work you can't do. Or, you know, stuff that you've already done. Why do it a second time? He used to belong to Troop Grammary 2 a long time ago. Where's he been hiding? Hey, so tell us more about this special magic you're going to reveal today. It's a secret Troop Grammary trick, left behind by my late granddaddy, Magnifique Grammary. It's never been performed before, so this is the first time it'll be seen by the public. A grand unveiling, eh? No wonder she's been working so hard. Dual Destinies is a good return to form, which paved the way for them to completely shake it up with Spirit of Justice. I can see that. I said this the last stream, but I like the idea of splitting off the team and having like Phoenix and company over on that side, and then, you know, this team doing stuff over here. Like it's kind of nice, and it gives you a good taste of both sides of the stories and like all of the characters that you've learned to see. Well, better get going. Huh? Where to? To practice my act, of course. The show is only a few days away. You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too? Mr. Rayuz. I will try to remember that. Yep, because everything's gotta be just right. Why have we not cleaned up that spaghetti yet? Trucy inherited all the Troop Grammary's magic tricks from her father when he died. And the troop's entire legacy is now resting on her shoulders. No wonder she's feeling the pressure. Mysterious. Oh, Reyes. Okay, I'll try to... Yeah, Mr. Reyes. I'll try to remember that. Hello, Professor Ender. How are you doing? Looks like everything's going well today, though. I mean, that last trick was perfect. Grace under pressure. That's me. After all, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That's the Troop Grammary creed. It's hard to believe you've accomplished so much, even though you're still in high school. You love the Spirit of Justice name puns. So far, they're killing me. But to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous. Who wouldn't be? Oh, I bet this would do the trick. You'll be fine, Trucy. If anybody can do it, you can. You are fine. Polly, that was just the boost I needed. Thanks. The puns get so bad, but so good. Yeah, Guitar Guy in Case 1. Absolutely. The Guitar Guy in Case 1 destroyed me. Peace, love, and understanding. Apollo's fine. Sure has a way of really hitting you right in the heart. And in the ears. Enough ragging on my voice already. Spirit of Justice had the best opening case ever. It was also long as balls. Like, I actually did it all in one sitting. Oh, Trucy. Oh, hi, Bonnie. What? Who the heck? It's almost time for our second act. Oh, okay, thanks. Did you know you could tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish? Well, Apollo, Athena, enjoy the rest of the show. Break a leg, Trucy. Literally. Thanks, I will. Peace, lovin', understanding. Ow. I hope her new trick goes well. Hey, this is Trucy we're talking about. She'll be fine. Oh, no. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Huh? Oh, hey, you.
Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
And what do you mean by that exactly? Good question.
Hee hee, oh nothing. Now if you'll excuse me.
She did it! Also, I see a particular bouquet with a symbol on it that, looks very reminiscent of something else. She's gone. What was that all about? Judging by what she said, I'm gonna guess she's probably a magician too. Come on, Apollo! We gotta get back to our seats now or we'll be late! Ow! Hey, stop pulling! Okay, let's see. I guess it's time to move back to the stage. Ah. Nice teaching me about the movement mechanic. You love the idea of Gaspin Payne went to go become chief prosecutor. He's got nowhere else to go. He's lost everything. He's a sham in this country. All right, back on the stage. April 27th, Penrose Theater, stage. Hurry up, Apollo, it's about to start! I want to see what Trucy's next trick is. You're really wound up today, aren't you? Why don't you take your seat and try to relax? Whoa, look, there's a TV reporter over there. With a TV camera and everything.
Oh yeah, baby!
Athena, sit down. You're blocking people's view. Yeesh. I feel like I'm babysitting here. Hello, everyone. I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater, where the public performance of Trucy in Gramarye begins in just 2 short days. But today, they very kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting? Apollo, do you think I was on TV just now? I don't know, you butted in a whole lot. How should I know? But if you were disgracing our entire agency, that's for sure. You just remembered another character who appears in this case. You can't wait. I'm terrified. Hey, what the heck's that supposed to mean? Dun-ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, here it comes. Cutscene? I assume this would be a cutscene.
Now, give up your dastardly ways.
Oh, of course not.
Over here.
Oh, dear. Locked in a cage, she'll probably be split in two. Oh, jeez. She has control of the mannequin.
Pat, offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back to life.
Aw, that's good.
Just when and how did she make the switch?
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Oh, Jesus, please tell me there's nobody actually in there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Wow, that was amazing! I have no idea how she escaped that coffin! I'm glad Trucy escape trick went off without a hitch. Yeah, but what's inside? And when I open the coffin like this, inside you see... Mr. Rias? But how? I wonder what's going on. He's not getting up. Eek! Oh no. Trucy? And the dragon fell on him. Great. Oh dear. Pandemonium. What just happened? Well, man, an accident. Is like that guy dead? Wait, that's not part of the act? Attention, please. For your own safety, we ask that everyone please evacuate the building. A murder in my magic show? What's going on? Is Trucy okay? Outside, everyone, evacuate immediately, please. Zoinks! Whoa, hey, Trucy! Well, this is gonna put a damper on the show. That's for sure. And now we're out here. Look at all the gaudy art. April 27th, Penrose Theater. They kicked us out. Hey, what gives? Will somebody please tell me what's going on? Whoa. Poor Trucy. I hope she's okay. Hey, here comes that staff member from before. Your attention, please. We regret to inform you that today's show has been canceled. What? But I was looking forward to the rest. Who is this angry codger? I messed up a line, but honestly, that's more in character for Apollo. What? What line did I mess up? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Stop grabbing at me. Well, man, an accident. What the heck did I say wrong? I'm trying to remember. Trucy, hey. I didn't end up saying stop grabbing me. I just said something else. No, fair enough. I was just like, no, my line. No, come back. Anyway, we are very sorry, but theater is on lockdown pending a police investigation. Excuse me! Is it because of that accident? That man in the coffin, is he? Well, we're still trying to figure things out, sir. But I can tell you that Mrs. Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry. I should be worried. Why was person in the coffin? Were they dead? When were they dead? Elsie says, I think I missed me playing second Ace Attorney case for Hat in Time. I think that is uploaded if you wanted to go and find that. Oh, I forget what part it was, though. Shoot. Thank goodness she's okay. Hey, you there. Uh-oh. Who are you? What the who is this hipster bastard? He looks like Johnny Depp. What? Oh, God. What do I voice this guy as? He looks like a really stuck-up showman. He's got dollar bills in his pocket. It's Johnny Depp. Oh, straight up, it's Johnny Depp. Okay, I don't know if I have a good Johnny Depp, but let me try. I don't know. Can I do like Captain Jack Sparrow or something? What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me for crying out loud? Oh, Mr. Wait. Rittens? Rittens? Good Rittens? There was an accident during the show. An accident? Great, just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program? Maple thought it was Tony Stark for a minute, but now you see it looks like Johnny Depp. And you are... the man behind the scene. That's who. This is a fine kettle of fish, let me tell you. Spinning all this is gonna be a real pain in my posterior, believe you me. Spinning? As in covering it up? Look, I gotta get inside. Seriously, can't a guy catch a break around here? You think his name pun is based on ratings, but you're not 100% sure. Well, let's see. Well, there he goes. Why don't we go back to the office for now? I'm sure Trucy will call us once things have settled down, or she'll be in jail. The wiki says it's based on ratings. There we go. Yeah, I guess you're right. Shoot. Do you have anything else to say aside from that? No, I guess not. You're just giving me, like, the basic stuff. I can examine stuff! Oh, this is familiar. Look, there's Trucy, front and center. So the show actually starts the day after tomorrow, huh? I don't know if you've noticed, but you see that man in front of the poster? He's been standing there a long time looking at it. Yeah, I noticed. And sometimes he kind of stretches his hand towards it a little bit. Oh, I bet he's one of Trucy's fans. You think he's gonna try to make off with it? Who knows? Oh, look! I guess we don't have to worry. Ha ha ha. Every time the man reaches for it, the dog growls and puts at and pulls at his pant leg. Yeah, it kind of begs the question, who's the master and who's the pet? Yes, I see the corgi. That's adorable. This is neat. I have not been able to actually examine an entire place like this in a while. It's kind of humbling to see it back. Where are all these weird objects, anyway? Are they supposed to be modern art? Like that clock. Is it just me, or are the hands moving awfully fast? Hi caramba, what kind of clock doesn't show the proper time? Is that part of what makes it art? Who knows? Hey, take a look at that man in front of the clock. He's trying real hard to set his watch to it. Jesus. Hey, mister! Now would be a good time for 4 through 6 HD, and then 7 on the Switch. I would agree with that. I'm looking forward to seeing if that happens. I just wonder when they're finally going to drop it. What an odd building. Haven't had any word on it yet. No, we haven't. All we know is that the HD collection was ported to every device ever created at this point. And that's it. The name Penrose Theater comes from the Penrose Triangle, an impossible object. It's called an impossible object because it only exists as an optical illusion. Optical illusion? The HD collection sold really well. Awesome. Number 5 on Twitch for a while. Goody goody. I don't know, whenever I see that the HD collection of Phoenix Wright came out for PC, the only thing I can think is, well, crap, if I just waited, I wouldn't have had to deal with the 3DS nonsense. But here we are. It's the Antechamber logo. If they do an Ace Attorney 7, it has to be Athena standalone. That'll be interesting, yeah. You were going to play Daikyaikuten Saibon, but if Ace Attorney 7 is ported to Switch, you may have to spend all your money to buy a Switch instead of a 3DS. Oh, I'd recommend it. The Switch has got a lot of really good stuff on it. Right. Just how that, like that cube on the front of the building isn't really a cube at all. It isn't? Sure looks like a cube to me. It's just the way it's shaded. The dark and light parts make it look like it's jutting outward towards us, but it really isn't. Oh, what? It isn't? Come on, let's take a look at it from the over there. Okay. Oh my god! Oh, it's one of those. Whoa, you're right, that's so weird! Now do you get it? I think so. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I've seen those before. Those things are really freaking cool. The first thing I thought was, like, that reminds me there's a building somewhere near, like, where I grew up. And it's got a whole bunch of, like, shading underneath where the windowsills are to make it look like the windowsills are deeper than they actually are. But then it turns out you look at it and it's like, oh, no, it's just a flat side of a building. All right, so there's that. Anything else? One thing I noticed is that a lot of the stuff that you could look for around here, it's all kind of condensed into a few very specific small places. So I guess that's just to try and, like, keep you from getting overwhelmed. You already have the 3DS, by the way. You just need to hack one, but you don't want to risk hacking your main one. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I got this one that's a capture device. I don't really want to hack it and make it also multi-region or anything. Don't worry, it gets more complicated. Okay. Anyway, I don't think there's anything I can do left, so I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll get a call from Phoenix just like, I nearly died! April 27th, Write Anything Agency. Oh, well, hello. It's no use. I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright. Again, because he's currently on trial and possibly going to get murdered. I wonder if something happened to him in Korean. Maybe he got caught up in some kind of trouble again, as always. Yeah, trouble's drawn to him like iron fillings to a magnet. filings. Hey, Apollo, speaking of Kirain, they're showing something about it on TV right now. There's been some surprising news coming out of the kingdom of Kirain. The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright with a not guilty verdict. The first verdict of its kind in 23 years. Mr. Wright won a trial in Kirain? Lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in the kingdom of Kirain, so Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst entrenched hostility. Wow, did you hear that? The first time in 23 years! Yeah, but what was he doing in court there in the first place? Like you said, he warps himself into all kinds of trouble. How do I like the expanded 3D effects in Spirit of Justice? They really went all in with the animations, whereas Dual Destinies felt more like they were experimenting with the tech. Yeah, it does seem like it's a little bit more thorough of work now. You know, like, there's actually a little bit more 3D animation between everything, like, you know, more poses that people can do. It feels a lot more like watching an anime. You know, like a 3D anime. I thought he just went for a visit. Phoenix could go to the moon and somehow get in a trial. Yes, funny stuff, yes. Full 3D cutscenes are cool, even if they often run at 15 frames per second on the 3DS. You do what you can with the technology. So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought. Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred at the Penrose Theater. Hey, now they're talking about the accident at Trucy's show. It's like the world revolves around us or something. Famed magician, the great Mr. Reyes, I'll get that. I really badly want to say ruse when I see that, but okay. Was skewered with a sword and died on the spot. Oh no! So, he really is dead? And now here's the footage of that deadly moment. Yep, they're blaming it all on her. That's some crap. Wop 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 wop. Boink. Well, how you do the thing? I'm better than you think, madam. Why did you even stab the thing in the first place? I don't know. I don't get how these tricks are supposed to work, but... Anyway. So we're gonna have to take a look at the blood on... Here, conveniently, they decided not to show the blood on the sword. Thanks. They were supposed to disappear. Yeah. It's like, huh? What? Where? Dead person? No, not again. Also, wait a minute. I thought I saw a shadow there. Somebody did something. Mr. Ryu's body isn't visible in this footage, but these are still very shocking images. How? The magician, Trucy Wright, is reportedly still only a high school student. Does that mean she'll get a softer sentence? Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened due to a lack of proper training? Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say that Troop Grammary should be held accountable for this incident. Hey, what kind of biased reporting is this? Basic local, basic news nowadays? Yeah, they're making it sound like it's all Trucy's fault. Oh, we just received more breaking news. Oh my! The young magician in question, Trucy Wright, is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter. What? We will keep you updated as this unfortunate tale unfolds. Stay tuned. Trucy's under arrest? She can't be. Apollo, we gotta do something! Yeah, let's get down to the detention center right away. Abso-freaking-lutely. But before I forget, I think I'll jot a few things down about the case. I'll just open the court and make a few notes. I can use it like a kind of to-do list. If I ever get stuck, I can just refer to these. Now I know how it works. First, Maya gets constantly accused of murder, and now it's Trucy. Again, it's like this entire place is cursed. Okay. Yeah, I know how the to-do list works. It's helped me out a couple of times. You got some explaining to do, young lady. April 27th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Poor Trucy. What can we even say to her? Oh, Polly, Athena! Did you just notice we got here? Trucy, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. We saw the news about the accident on TV. Guess I can't Houdini my way out of this one. I got arrested and everything. They say I'm the one who caused the accident. But that's not true, right? Elsie's like, oh, don't worry, Maya will get her turn. I mean, God, I would be surprised if Maya didn't somehow get herself in some horrible court situation. Only this time it's going to be, you know, in a place where I could potentially get myself killed. To be honest, I don't really know. I mean, I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a hitch, I'm sure of that much. Still, the police just won't listen to me. They've already decided that it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions. The only Ace Attorney games where she wasn't was Ace Attorney 4 and 5, and that's because she wasn't in them. Amen to that. Looks like she's been able to hang in there at least. Yeah, she really is one tough cookie. I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit about the accident? Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll be fine. Everything is fine. I can examine in here, too. That poor guard. The guard's just standing there completely motionless, and Athena keeps making faces at him, trying to make him crack at least a smile. Ooh, I think I made him smirk a little. Come on, leave the poor guy alone, Athena. Guard is best character. He's like one of the most consistent out of the entire series. Security camera stares at us with its cold, unblinking eye. And blinking red light. I don't know why, but it gives me the heebies with the side order of jeebies. Oh, I can also click on this. It's the microphone for speaking with people on the other side of the glass. Athena is trying to stump the guard with trivia questions. Oh, this guy is good. He answered in the blink of an eye without batting an eyelash or moving a muscle. He is a professional. Is he that bored? Imagine if the detention center guard was the murderer in a case. Oh my god. I would love that so much. That eyeless abomination. For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident? I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it, but instead, Mr. Rue's body was in there. Rias. That must have been a huge shock for you. And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too? It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. I still can't believe Mr. Rias is actually dead. Every single case is because of the guard. Ah! As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her. I guess we're going to lose that endorsement now. But how did Mr. Rios' body get into the coffin in the first place? Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick. You know what they say, a magician never reveals her secrets. But I guess I should make an exception this time. But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick from now on. Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job, unless I need you to be innocent, in which case I'm just gonna spout it off at random. So, let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin? Alright, here goes. I'll reveal the trick just for you two. Prepare yourselves for an exclusive explanation by magical girl Trucy Wright. There's a secret trapdoor in the stage that leads down to the understage passage. A trapdoor? So when you slip down into the understage passage. Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then I'd already escaped from the coffin and was watching understage. Waiting understage. And while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part. Yeah, this is magic spoilers. Yes, if you don't want to be spoiled by any magic tricks, then just don't look. You mean Trucy isn't a real magician? No. She's a magician. Just every one of them has tricks. What technique? Okay, so what happened next? Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it. Meanwhile, I pop back up onto the stage through a different trapdoor. And voila, the switch is complete. Trucy's not real magician crying and shaking right now. No, I trust that she is a real magician with, fake tricks. Technique. I had no idea all that was happening. I was convinced you were still in the coffin. That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there. In other words, you make us see illusions, right? We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say there isn't there. Actually, man, this entire sentence confuses me. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is. Okay, there we go. This game is 6 cases, by the way. That is a very deep game. I get it. It's kind of like a magical bluff. But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin. It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be. Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Reyes. 6 and 2 half-quarter cases. Could he have climbed in there by mistake? Wait, I should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Can you tell us more about the victim? Yeah, again, where has this person been this entire time? Who exactly is Mr. Reyes? You said he used to belong to Troop Grammary, right? Wait, you don't know who the great Mr. Reyes is, Apollo? He's super famous. He's all people talk about on TV. Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants. Way to diss the dead, Apollo. Hey, I don't know this guy. So how did the two of you come to perform together, Trucy? Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Troop Grammary. He was a protege of my granddaddy, Magnifi Grammary. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection. Did he continue performing as a magician after he left Troop Grammary? No, he got injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while. The half is 2 asinine attorney cases, and there's 1 actual DLC case. Anywho's, I'm pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. I only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year. I had nothing but respect for Mr. Reyes as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am this happened. Shadow has not played the asinine attorney cases. I don't even know what the heck they are. I'm so looking forward to seeing what the heck it is. I can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show. Oh, but hey, don't worry. I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans. My bracelet has told me that is a lie. People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. When I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel tight. So I guess this means that Trucy's trying to hide something from me. Well, I guess I should give my bracelet a touch. Oh dear. So what's your tell? I can see things others can't. The slightest twitch, gesture, or change in expression. Yes, I can see it all when I'm concentrating intensely like this. And when people are feeling tense, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or little tick. I'll just shift my viewpoint around until I find Trucy's nervous tick. Okay, I think I found her telltale tick. Now, listen carefully to every word and see what she gets shifty-eyed over. Then I'll perceive whatever she seems nervous about to get to the bottom of things. Don't worry. I'm fine. Are you really fine? Tutorals. Yes. Since Trucy has the same gift, does that mean sometimes they have a spotting the tells war? It's just like, your eyes are wiggling around, you have sweat on your brow! Come on, Trucy. You should know by now that you can't hide anything from me. Don't tell me that your bracelet reacted. Yep. And here I thought my smile was going to do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right? I remember hearing you say that before. That's right. It's a Grammary motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of the few precious memories I have of him. One of the very, 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 very few. Again, he is a jerk. But you can't keep everything inside, Trucy. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? I can't! If I did, you wouldn't believe in me anymore. Blackwell is still best. Yeah, he's pretty badass. That's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well. Clients! Your attorney's badge! Yes, I can finally use this. I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end. That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. So no matter what you tell me, I'm gonna keep on believing in you, Trucy. All I ask is for you to have a little faith in me too. Hello, Weedy. Edgeworth is best prosecutor in terms of character. Blackwell is best in terms of skill. Although Edgeworth, with his logic chess, comes close. Yeah, I don't know. I think Edgeworth is kind of like king prosecutor as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Thanks, Polly. The truth. Polly, what if I made a mistake? What do you mean? What if it really was me who stabbed Mr. Rius. What makes you say that? Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword from the rubber sword just before I stabbed it into the coffin. So even if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them. But Mr. Rius was found dead in the coffin. I know, it just doesn't make any sense. I know I swapped the swords. You're absolutely sure? Positive! I practiced that trick hundreds of times with no mistakes. I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time too. But could I have made a mistake this time? This one ain't that bad. Could she really have? Well, I better get going. Huh? Where to? To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away. You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too? Yep, because everything's gotta be just right. So maybe you're really, really freaking tired. Maybe I really did kill Mr. Rius. Trucy. The worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show. And yet, all I can think about is, now that this has happened, Troupe Grammary will get its performance rights pulled. There'll never be another show. Mr. Rius! Everything my family worked so hard for will be gone forever. And poor Mr. Rios had his whole life and a great career ahead of him. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away. Wipe them tears from your eyes. You're fine. Polly, I'm ready to pay for what I did. Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong. You don't? I've had one question going through my mind this whole time. Was this accident really your fault? What do you mean? I don't have any proof or anything. It's just, I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that. Apollo? I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice. And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect. Nobody's perfect all the time. Still, I think something else caused Mr. Rios' death, not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right? Yes, I remember doing it. Then I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy. But how could you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but believe in me, damn it. I'm also ready to pay. Apollo, can you pay me? I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm gonna prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Say something! Sniffle. Again, wipe the tears from your eyes. We got stuff to do. Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm gonna believe in you too. Good. I'm sorry. I need a tissue. Don't you have any tissues in those magical disappearing panties of yours? I've never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong. But maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid after all. Oh, what a shame. So, I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you? Yes! I'm counting on you! I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day. Trucy needs a hug. Trucy needs several hugs. Right. She seems fine now. Trucy! Let's win this trial together! Unlike some people. Well, we better get right to investigating. Come on, Athena. Wipe that nose and let's go. Excuse you! Do you see any snot on my face, Apollo? Yeesh. Talk about an emotional roller coaster. We'll need to investigate the stage at the Penrose Theater where the body was found. Trucy is most precious of beings. Yes, she is very sweet. Yeah, I hope no one will try to stop us. Well, and if they try, we'll hit them. If you're going to the Penrose Theater, can I ask you a favor? Of course, what is it? I left a very special notebook behind in my dressing room. Sure, we can pick it up for you. Does it have notes involving murder? That notebook is really, really important to me. I don't know what I'd do if anybody read it. Wow, I wonder what's in it. The notebook is in my blue handbag on the table. It's big and black. You can't miss it. Thanks in advance. And with that, I gotta go. Seems they've got more questions for me. Alright, see you later, Trucy. Shadow is hungry, but forgot to make trail mix. I don't know, maybe look up a recipe for trail mix online. So should we investigate the stage first, or go get the notebook? Who knows? All I know is that we need to get back there. Let's just sneak over to the dressing room. April 27th, Penrose Theater, dressing room. The dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items look kinda lonely without their owners. We have to find Trucy's notebook for her. Let's see. She said it would be in her blue handbag on the table, right? We should see what else we can check out while we're here. Oh, of course. Let's just examine every single freaking thing in here. You have all the ingredients, you just don't know where the big jars and, jars are, and you don't feel confident, cutting chocolate bars. Fair enough, I guess. Anyway, let's take a look at this trunk. Look at all this stuff. I bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Does she really need all of that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so much makeup. When it comes to sheer number of items, your desk back at the office isn't any better. Those things are natural accumulations of 2 years of work, and they're all necessary. Really? Instant noodles and crackers? Of course! I need those for when I have to stay at the office all night, prepping a case. And the comic books, too? Of course I need those, too. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research. I see. So you need to research street fighting and the funnies, do you? Shut up! Maple says, for some reason, I kind of imagine Snatcher has a book on murdered victims now, since he has a book on how to kill kids. Look at all this stuff. They must belong to Mr. Rias. Wow, look at the colors on that briefcase. Do you think he carries that around with him on his time off? Well, during the shows, he wears a mask to hide his identity. If he carried that briefcase around when he wasn't working, wouldn't it give him away? But you've got to change gears and look at things in a different way at a time like this. Oh yeah, meaning? Well, what if Mr. Rias wore his full costume all the time, even when he wasn't working? Then that briefcase wouldn't have given him away one bit. Okay. I'm getting pretty good at this turn your thinking around stuff, huh? She's like a little kid who learned a new trick and couldn't wait to try it out. He was a very gaudy individual, I see. We can look at more posters. Tracy put some posters up, I see. Oh, here's one of the Troop Grammary. Yeah, that thing. Troop Grammary. Magical Menagerie. Huh? Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too gaudy for their age, if you ask me. But isn't that pretty much how all the best magicians dress? Was Troop Grammary really such a big deal back in the day? Hell yeah, it was, Missy! I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had great tricks. Like making a building disappear, or escaping a safe drop from a helicopter. Wow. I was in Europe at the time, so I had no idea. But if even you know about them, then they must have been really, really famous. I used to see them a lot on TV. I think it was back when I was in junior high. The one in black was the original leader of Troop Grammary, Tracy's grandfather. His name was Magnifique Grammary. The one in pink with the mustache, that's Zach Grammary, Tracy's late biological father. Oh, and look, there's Mr. Ruse. So, this poster from back when he was a member of Troop Grammary, huh? Again, why wasn't he on any of the media beforehand? Also, are we just going to entirely, sidestep the fact that we have another Grammary here? Tracy said he left the troop after he was injured during a show or something, right? Ah, yes, evidence. You collected more stuff. Okay, Burbs. It's a dove. Trucy must use it in one of her tricks. He was always just out of frame. Yeah, there's another bird cage next to it. I wonder what's in that one. Oh, God. Angry parrot. What in the world was that? Good question. Does anybody in the chat know of reference to something Phoenix Wright related that I don't know? It's the conductor. Okay. I'm gonna be laughing if we come back to here at some point and there's like 3 rabbits. Except one of them is just a light blue color. Oh, look at the adorable little bunnies! Rabbits, huh? I used to have a pet rabbit. Really? You? You don't look the type. What do you mean? What's wrong with me having a pet rabbit? Aren't people who have rabbits as pets usually the quiet, sensitive type? Well, pardon me for being so loud and insensitive. Okay, and then we got a whole bunch of bouquets. Huh? Aren't these nine-tails flowers? You know, those flowers that only grow in Ninetail Vale? Oh my goodness, you're right! There's a card here, and a letter to go with it. The card says, "Good luck, Trucy, from Damien and Jinxie Tenma." Ah! Mayor Tenma and Jinxie, huh? What does the letter say? Let's see. Oh! There's a message for you in here, too. Please tell Mr. Demon Lawyer I said thank you for everything. Thanks to him, I overcame my fears, and now I'm not afraid of yokai anymore. And guess what? I've even become friends with yokai like Itan Momon and Konaki Gigi. No matter what happens, I guess she'll never grow out of her demon obsession. Nope. Well, then we have this one. I think we all know what this one's from. Oh, these are from Prosecutor Gavin. Roses, huh? How like him? Pretentious. They might be pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work. Apollo? I've noticed this for a while now, but you get awfully prickly when it comes to Prosecutor Gavin. Do you think so? I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful. That's not it at all. No, I swear. Hey, these flowers. They're from, Lemiron? What? Lemiror. Wow, God. I'm trying to remember, too. She's a famous singer. They call her the Siren of the Ballad, and she's pretty popular. Why would a famous singer be sending Trucy flowers? Well, we met her through a case I headed up once. Wow, your circle of acquaintance is bigger than I thought. Lamoir. I don't know why, but her songs really touch me for some reason. I hope she's doing well. Trying to recall. Lamawa. Okay. I am not entirely 100% certain about that. Look at all these costumes. I bet they're all Trucy's. Ooh, could you tell by the scent? Are you like some kind of bloodhound or something? She was an Apollo Justice. I've got to recheck that. Is that serious? Oh my god. I'm her assistant, not a pest. Like, not her pet. I am a pest, not a pet. Anyway, what else is on the table that I could possibly look at here? What about this? What's this? A script of the show? Oh, right! She was the Porcinian singer who was blind. I remember now. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Masked Dish Hood Lady. Singing it when Gavin's guitar caught on fire. Right. I thought, like, I had an inkling that that was it. I was just like, I don't want to say for sure. It says Bonnie, so it must belong to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. Bonnie's transportation trick, Trucy's escape trick, fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. You and I got to see the first two parts up to the end of 10:20 a.m. segment. But this Mr. Ryu's fire trick, we didn't get to see that part. Yeah, because they canceled the show after the accident. Hey, there's a note about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Fire bucket equals bucket full of fire. That makes sense. Right, because maybe you just need to burn this entire motherfucking place to the ground. Come to think of it, when Mr. Roos turned into a dragon, it breathed fire, didn't it? Coin tricks and fire tricks were Mr. Roos's specialty. Maybe they had some big finale planned, where Mr. Reus and Trucy would face off in a grand magical showdown after his revival. Neato. Alright, got that little bit of info. Anything just hidden on the floor? Probably not. There's a random-ass microwave. It's just like... show life is hard, man. Okay, let's look in the handbag. Oh, here's that handbag Trucy was talking about. I feel a little funny about digging around in a girl's purse. I guess it's okay to open it. After all, she did ask us to. But not you, Apollo. Let me do it. Right. This is a lady's problem, and, you know, I'll let the lady handle it. Let's see. No, not this. What's this? Oh, wow, she... Ah, Trucy, you are bad. Hey, what are you hinting at? Hope it's not lewd. What is it? I want to see it too. Oh, that's funny. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here. Maybe Trucy was wrong about where she left it? Let's keep looking around for it. Oh dear. I think somebody might have pilfered it. Anyway, oh. Just look at his stuff again. I say we take a look through Mr. Rios' things too. Hey, is that a notebook sticking out from behind his briefcase? You're right. It's practically screaming, over here, look at me. Do you think it could be... Oh, wow, Athena! Our hunch was right. It's Trucy's notebook. What's it doing mixed in with Mr. Rios' stuff? Good question. Interesting. What did Rios want to know? Was he trying to look for the Grammary secret? It's locked. I guess that means we can't read it. I wonder what kind of secrets are in there to make her want to log it. A girl her age needs her privacy. Besides, everybody has a secret or two they don't want others to know about. If there's anything in there about kisses or crushes, I think Mr. Wright would cry. No, my little Trucy. My pure Trucy. You had to find the secret formula. Fuck. Well, we've examined just about everything, I think. Looking through other people's stuff was so thrilling. Like I'm doing something naughty. I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around in my things at the office. Already done. Why? What do you have to hide? I don't think I like how her eyes lit up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this notebook to Trucy. Am I allowed to even bring this over to Trucy at this point? Oh, oopsies. Sorry. Nope. I've already looked around at sand and everything. Let me... Okay, I'm going to check and test and see maybe she'll be... Nope. Never mind. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go outside the Penrose Theater first off. Probably nothing here. Or everything here. Okay. April 27th, Penrose Theater. The person you are trying to call is... Oh my god. Hold on a second. Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't get there. I wanted to put on a filter. Never mind. Ugh, tried calling Mr. Wright 100 times, but he never picks up. We've left him some voicemails, so he'll probably call once he gets them. He's gonna flip out when he hears what happened to Trucy. Hey, this is the place. Theater where the magical... Oh, dear. Who? Oh, yeah. Wonder if they brought the dead body out yet. I hear they already arrested the murderer. They say it's a... Who is the gossiping assholes who are... Yeah, a high school student. Can you believe it? Kids these days. What's with all the curious bystanders? They sure are kicking up a fuss. How dare they call Trucy a murderer?
They've got some nerve.
We can't let people think that about her. We have to defend her. Apollo, is that you? Oh, hello. Oh, Emma! Emma!
Sure, it's been a while. How you been?
Oh, I can't complain. I haven't seen you in ages. Emma's not usually in the best of moods. Maybe she found a really good career somewhere. You forgot she was here? Oh my god, I didn't even know she showed up in this game at all. So I never quite know what to do or say around her. We have some business to take care of, so I guess we better get going.
Hey, wait a minute.
What? Was it something I said?
You're darn right it's something you said. What's with you brushing me off like that? We got heaps to catch up on. After all we've been through, you're not still mad at me about something, are you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
Who's this, Apollo? A distant cousin or something?
No, Emma's a detective. I had the pleasure of working with her before. I guess you're the detective on the case, then.
Hello, I'm Emma Skye, forensic investigator.
What? What? So you're finally a full-fledged forensic investigator? That's why you're happy.
Yeah, finally achieved my lifelong dream. Look, I even have an official forensic investigator armband and everything.
That's great, Emma. I bet the exam was really hard, huh?
Nah, it was a cinch.
Really? Because I thought you said something about failing it over and over.
Well, never mind that. The important thing is I'm not a plain old detective anymore. So, no more boring old investigations for me. I'm so happy I could hug the whole world.
Coming from you, that's really something.
Criminals beware. Fingerprinting, luminol testing, DNA analysis. Emma Sky is raring to go, so bring it on.
Wow. Guess it's goodbye, grumpy clouds. Hello, fanatical sun.
Yay. It's the old Emma Sky. Happiness. She's very cheerful, isn't she? Is it because of the weather or something?
She sure wasn't like this before. She was pretty frustrated back when she was assigned to the Criminal Affairs Department. And she was always munching on chocolate snackoos to relieve her stress. Oh, dear God. Yeah, did you kick that habit?
Snackoos and stress are a thing of the past. I've said goodbye to both of them.
And may you never have to see either again. Don't flick any more at our heads.
By the way, are you two here because of the murder?
Murder? Don't you mean the accident?
Oh, then I guess you haven't heard. The case is being treated as a straight-up homicide now.
What?
Just so you know, I heard that the prosecution is going to argue tomorrow that Trucy outright murdered Mr. Rios.
What?
Hello, Elsie. How's it going?
Are you kidding? They're treating it as a murder? Emma, please tell us everything you know.
Of course. Anything to help Trucy.
Yes, by all means. Spill the beans.
Delicious beans.
Why is the case being treated as a homicide now and not involuntary manslaughter?
Well, apparently, there's something that proves it was a straight-up homicide.
Well, that's vague. Do you know any of the details?
No, I'm afraid that's all I was told.
Really? How come?
Well, because the lead prosecutor is kind of a hard guy to read. Though maybe it's just a culture gap thing. Anyway, he's not one to really share his thoughts.
Wait, what do you mean by culture gap?
I mean, he's a foreigner, so his way of going about things is different.
Oh, dear God. Please tell me he isn't coming from... Oh. So, who exactly am I up against tomorrow?
Good question. First of all, let's ask about you.
I sound so genuinely distraught. I'm just like, no! Murder! Of course he is! Why wouldn't the story go that direction? Congrats on finally becoming the forensic investigator you always wanted to be.
Thanks. I failed that exam so many times, but I finally did it. I can finally use my forensics kit openly whenever I want.
Oh, yeah. You used to have to stealth use a kit you sent away for.
Oh, I still use that one too. But now it's more of a hobby kit. It's important to have hobbies too, you know?
Just like, ooh, chewing gum. Let's see who chewed it. So basically nothing's changed.
Are you kidding? I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking fingerprints for fun now. It's positively life-changing. I can take all the prints I want.
Are you sure you're allowed to do that?
Sure, I'm sure. I've been collecting all the prints I've taken into a personal database. Now, hold out your hands. I need to get your prints too.
Just promise me you won't use them for evil.
I can't believe she took my prints too, Apollo.
Wow, that was quick. We've been ID'd.
Anyway, who's this prosecution?
Oh.
Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth has been reorganizing the prosecutor's office lately. As a part of that effort, he's gotten rid of a lot of corrupt prosecutors.
Fair enough.
So the prosecutor's office is looking pretty empty these days.
And that's how a foreign prosecutor got assigned to this case?
Edgeworth's face!
Oh. It's like, I thought you were doing something weird.
That's part of it, yes. We were short on prosecutors, and this guy just happened to be visiting.
And what's the purpose of his visit?
Well, some insurgents from the kingdom of Kurain, damn it, are thought to be hiding out here. As an interrogational prosecutor, he apparently came to investigate the matter personally.
So he's from the kingdom of Kurain.
That's right. He's also a Curianist monk.
A monk? So, how did he get assigned to this particular case anyway?
It seems he's very devoted to furthering his studies as a prosecutor. He wanted to learn how crime scenes are investigated here, so he just showed up.
So, he was just curious. Oh.
He looked the entire crime scene over quite earnestly, and just as everyone else was ready to call it a case of involuntary manslaughter, this is most certainly a murder, the cruel act of an impure soul.
Sounds like a douchebag.
That's what he said, just like that. Then he volunteered himself as the prosecutor for this case.
It sounds like he's hungry for blood.
With the shortest of prosecutors right now, the prosecutor's office is glad to have him.
Shadow says, wait bit, I noticed the audio is slightly behind the video. Anybody else seeing that on the chat? You know, like, boop. Boop. Yeah, you guys let me know. Was that, oh yeah, it's delayed? Oh, that's weird. Hopefully that's not something that's happening with the recording. I certainly hope not. Funny Stuff apparently doesn't notice it. Okay, for people that are getting that delay, refresh your window. And then afterwards, I will do that tiny little test again. Again, like I said, I really genuinely hope that's not a thing that's happening with the stream. Because it seems like one-to-one to me. Elsie says, oh, I like this prosecutor, by the way. They really sell you on him being international. Like, he's clearly from Curaine, but he clearly understands different cultures and follows their rules and doesn't force Curaine rules in the USA courts. Well, that's good. Yeah, everybody. Here. Boop. Boop. Yeah, looks good now. Okay, that was probably just some internet hiccup. Streaming. Technology. How'll work. So, Trizzy was arrested for murder all because of this guy, yeah? Question. Do I think the real reason why the Snatcher went to the Hat Kid's ship wasn't so that he could give her death wishes, but just to hide from Queen Vanessa? A little bit of both, I think. You know?
I have to say, he's definitely not your typical prosecutor. He says court is where a victim receives their last rites. Where the truth is revealed, the criminal is judged, and the victim's soul sees salvation.
He just wants to chill. I'm done with haunting souls.
Receiving last rites in court allows the victim to finally rest in peace, or so he claims.
Great work on Rerel. Oh, you know, don't say great work to me. Say great work to Wordy. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like Wordy, Daniel CNR worked on some of the cutscene stuff. I just screamed into a microphone. That's about all I did. Great work on my performance. Oh. I guess, thank you very much. Vanessa left the manor and Snatcher is just, nope.
So to him, a trial is like performing funeral rites for the victim, huh?
That's certainly a unique way of looking at it.
His name is... Nayuta Sadmadi. Nayuta Samadhi.
Nayuta Samadhi. I'm trying to find the pun. There has to be a pun in this. I'm just like, Nayuta Samadhi. I pronounced it exactly the way you did the first time. Sadmati. Sadmati. Okay. Nayuta Sadmati. I'm trying to find the pun. There has to be a pun. This game has taught me that there should be puns in every name. Screw it. What? Nayuta Sadmati?
That's right. What, do you know him or something?
Oh, I guess you could say I've heard of him.
Yeah, well, he is pretty famous.
It has a pun, but it's not in English. Oh, dear. That's what's going on. Okay. Really?
Yes, they say he travels the world solving difficult cases, case after difficult case. Where there is a hard case to crack, he's called in to prosecute it.
Wow. Sounds like he's going to be tough to beat. I can't believe this. I have to stand in court against him. Oh, they're really blowing him up. Nayuta comes from... Oh, dear freaking God. Oh, you posted it twice. Okay. Comes from Sanskrit word meaning myriad, and also denotes a certain number of cultures which use Chinese characters. Dear freaking Lord. It's also based on Sanskrit samadhi, which refers to a state of meditative consciousness. Ooh. Both of them did it at the exact same time. Nice. Can we just have that be the entirety of the chat for the rest of the night? Please don't actually do that.
Seems like a very kind and gentle person, though. He's very polite and understanding to everyone he talks to.
So he's a pretty agreeable guy, then.
Yeah, he's bound to see what kind of person Trucy really is.
Oh, dear. I've opened up Pandora's box and I can't close it.
But don't they hate defense attorneys in Kurain? Would he even listen to what we have to say? I don't see why not. He certainly seems like the type of person who would. Even so...
Wait, even so, do you think you could use a... Could you tell Prosecutor Samadhi about Trucy and what a good person she is?
Of course. Leave it to me. I'll make him understand there's no way Trucy could have committed murder.
I hope he listens to reason. Me too.
This is looking pretty bad, Apollo. They're calling it a murder, and they've even got proof. What are we gonna do?
Look on the bright side. That's what.
Bright side? What bright side?
Well, good things about there being proof is that it has to point to a real killer. If we can find out who that is, we can prove Trucy's innocence.
Hey, you're right.
Which means our objectives are clear. We have to find two things. Proof of Trucy's innocence, and evidence of the true culprit's identity.
You know what, Apollo? You're starting to give me a glimmer of hope.
And that means there's only one thing to do. Here comes justice! Emma, would it be alright if we investigated the scene?
If I said no, you'd do it behind my back anyway, right?
Would I do something like that? Guess the jig's up.
Oh, alright, but I'd better come along. Who knows what sort of mischief you'd get to if I'm not there to keep an eye on you.
Truth of birth is innocence. Sadmadhi, not Samadhi. I don't freaking know. I'm trying so hard.
Mischief. Sounds like Emma trusts you about as far as she can throw you, Apollo. He has been known to move things around at the scene of a crime, you know.
And what about you? You used to do all kinds of forensic tests on things without permission.
There's nothing wrong with that. After all, forensics is always on the side of justice.
How is that even remotely fair? Righto, time to move. 2D's what I'm trying to say. Right, I'm trying, again, I'm trying my very best. Okay, guess we gotta go to the stage. Time to check out the death. Has nobody moved that thing yet? Jesus. April 27th, Penrose Theater, stage. Alright, let's get down to investigating, shall we?
Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble.
Fine, I promise. To only move the things I have to.
You pronounced it with a single D for almost the entire game, so you don't blame me. Okay. Well, I have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything.
Okay, if I need any fingerprinting to happen, I will do it. It's been a while since we've done any investigating.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in.
You do remember how to do this, right? If you don't, I can give you a quick rundown. Should I have Athena give me a... No, it's fine. I'm okay! Don't worry about me. I've got it all locked away in the vault up here. Good, and I'm sure it'll all come back to me, too, as we go along. Wait, wasn't it you who just offered to give me a rundown? Waka waka! Alright, I guess now I gotta do some, like, far away investigating. Cool. Oh, we're here. This is what they call a set piece. It's a piece of the onstage scenery. It suddenly fell down after the body was revealed, if I remember correctly. Just as the brave heroine screams, the spell on the dragon breaks. Losing its wings, the dragon falls to the ground. That moment marked the collapse of Trucy's magical kingdom. Magic, huh? Yeah, sure. The timing was so perfect, I'd be genuinely surprised if it was magic. Or a complete-ass setup, like this usually goes. Alright, I guess we could look at the backstage. Oh, hey, this is a curtain. I wonder what's behind it.
The backstage area. There's magic equipment and stuff like that back there.
I'll open it a crack and check it out later.
You weren't thinking of opening that curtain, were you?
Who, me? Would I ever do a thing like that? Rats. Guess I'll have to ask her to open it for me later. Shadow says, I've always been confused why they use a European dragon in a European fantasy setting for this. I know Asian dragons are a total opposite of evil, but why a European dragon of all creatures? Interesting thing about Case 4 in this game is where they stopped caring about localization because Case 4 is about Rakugo. Ooh. Looking forward to seeing stuff about that. Alright, so there's that. Let's look at this, breakup box thing. Udon Soba. And those cards. Which is a Japanese performing art. Hey, I appreciate whenever they don't dumb down localization and stuff for the United States. It's like, we get it. We understand. We have one of these in the office too, don't we? Yeah, that poor magic prop we use as a shelving unit. I'd kind of like to see Trucy perform the trick sometime. Well, we both know you'd be the one in the box if she ever did. I feel bad for the prop, but it can stay a shelving unit in that case. Lot of sake. Okay, so there's that. What other nonsense do we have here? So we got that. Oh, we got a camera. That video camera is pointed right at the stage. I wonder what it recorded. I want to take a peek, but Emma would... Boop, boop, boop. I see you got yourself a smartphone. Also, nice sticker. Wow, the residue data is so fascinating. Hee. She's so fixated on that bloodstain data, her eyes are getting bloodshot. Also, hey, guess who has 5 stacks of slime balls? It makes it rain slime. Jesus. Quick, Apollo, while Emma's off in Forensics Fantasyland. Let's see what's recorded on the camera. Karuta cards. Ooh. Right, well, we looked at this previously. I wonder if we need to point anything out. I mean, I already pointed out a couple of things while I was watching this. Like, sword. Do. I am talking. Da. Magic trick. Stab box. And nope. Okay, there goes the puppet. Right. How did you survive? And apparently that is supposed to be a plastic sword, according to what she says. Okay, convenient check. And again, she throws it, but you can't actually see her do it. So you can't see any blood on the actual thing. All right, box opens. She's like, oh, dead person. Oh, no. Oh, God. Why? And then you see the puppet go back up. Like, the puppet was already down. Hope I like Rise from the Ashes video testimonies. Oh well. It's the same video we saw on TV where you can't see the body at all. Apollo, did you notice a strange shadow in that footage? No, yes I did. We'll be doing that. Great. I don't think it was my imagination, but I'm pretty sure I saw something. A strange shadow, huh? I wonder what it was. Rise from the mashed potatoes. I think I already know what that strange shadow was. Oh, I've seen something like this before. It's like that game where you stick swords into a barrel until a little man inside pops up. Huh? That doesn't sound like any game I've ever heard of. Really? It's pretty famous in Europe. Did you have anything to play with as a kid? Oh, you know, us simple Americans. We're happy with just a hoop and a stick. And Legos. Let's see. Anything else happening out here? Anything with the crowd? Don't think so. I think I need to talk to Emma again. Emma, can I ask you a question?
Shh, this is the best part.
She won't even look this way.
Oh, what great prints! Another set for my collection. Hee.
She certainly seems to enjoy her work, doesn't she? And Lincoln Logs. There, yes. Okay, so is there anything else here? It doesn't look like it. Unless I've entirely missed a thing. Okay, take a look at those. I remember having a toy back when I was a kid. It was basically one of those boxes. And it had a whole bunch of like fake, kind of like moldable swords. And then you like stab them into the box. But the box is shaped in such a way that the swords... Oh, right. It was like... I think it was a finger trap or something. You stab the thing into the little box finger trap. But then the sword curls around the finger. And you make people think, oh no, he's stabbing his finger. But he's not. Let's see. Trying to see if there's anything else out here. Accidentally left the stream. BRB. Gotta get some food. Hey, by all means. Ingest the edibles. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. Can I, like... Wait a minute. Was there any, like... Can I move any directions or something? Maybe I could talk with you? No idea. Oh, wait. I forgot. These buttons. Shoot. Well, okay. We found our things. There's a sword here. It's covered in blood. Must be the murder weapon. That doesn't look quite like the sword that was in the video, was it? Tracy said she was sure she switched it out with the rubber sword. Unfortunately, this one certainly doesn't look like it's made of rubber. Nope! Hey, Emma. Were there any fingerprints on the sword? Hold on, I gotta check Twitter.
Let's see, according to my data, no prints were found. But that could be because the culprit wiped them off.
Come to think of it, Trucy was wearing gloves during the show. So she certainly wouldn't have left any prints either. Shoot. She just pops back there like a mole. Something isn't right. It just doesn't make any sense. What's the matter, Apollo? You're making that weird thinking face again. So many wrinkles. How did what should have been a rubber sword get switched with a metal one? Plus, the timing of that dragon set piece falling down. Wasn't that just a little too convenient? When it rains, it pours, clearly. Something just isn't right. Sitting right. Ground control to Major Apollo! Okay. Can you hear me, Major Apollo? Athena, I think I've got it. I think somebody switched Trucy's rubber sword for the metal derp. Huh? To pin the murder on her. Someone switched the swords? But when could they have done that? When everyone was too busy to notice. Somebody could have switched Trucy's rubber sword with a metal one right before the trick. After the set piece fell. During Trucy's trick. How to open pickle jar with one hand. Carefully. It couldn't have been after the set piece fell. Or maybe it could have. I think maybe it happened during the trick. during Trucy's trick, maybe? And how would they have done that? Well, they would just... If I knew how they did it, I could be a magician too. In other words, you have absolutely no idea. I think it would be pretty hard to switch them during the trick. Well, in that case, somebody could have switched Trucy's rubber swords with a metal... Okay, how about after the set piece fell then? After the set piece fell, everybody in the audience was kicked out of the theater. In the ensuing chaos, somebody could have carried out a cover-up operation. Any one of the stagehands or show personnel could have done it before the police arrived. So what you're saying is... somebody's actively trying to frame Trucy for the crime? Yes, some disgusting individual is trying to get away with the murder. So it's someone related to the show. There's definitely a very high chance of that. Now, if we could just figure out who it is. Interesting. Okay, well, anything else we could take a look? We could take a look at the back of the dragon. Wow, this dragon is a lot more handmade than I expected. Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many hours I put into that frickin' thing. What? You made it? Trucy had me put it together, you know, as her assistant. She has you wrapped around her little finger, doesn't she? Trucy's smile has some kind of magical power that makes it impossible to say no. She's adorable. Nobody says no to her. Nobody rejects. So this is the coffin the dead body appeared from. I actually haven't examined that yet. Would you two mind giving me a hand? Ooh, yes please. No sweat. Trucy said the coffin was supposed to be empty when she stabbed it. Ooh. Shadow says, I really want some tiramisu or pudding or something right now, but all the supermarkets are closed and you can't go out. Shoot. So how did the victim even get in there? I bet there's a secret door or something. Well, yeah, we could definitely take a look at that. Sure is an oddly shaped thing, isn't it? Who knew it could unfold into something like this? Well, I heard that since it's used for magic tricks, the left and right panels are made to be interchangeable. How that helps with magic tricks, though, I have no idea. I'm sure they make use of it in some way we can't even imagine. Okay, well, we can take a look at this thing now. Wait a minute. It looks like the bottom of the coffin opens up, too. Ooh, a secret door! Let's try opening it. Well, look at that. It seems to lead to someplace under the stage. Well, everybody in. Everybody into the hole. That's right, it goes to the understage passage. It's pitch black down there. Hold on. I think I see something glowing faintly. It's hard to make anything out from up here. Doesn't your little widget have a flashlight or something? Beep. Oh.
Beep boop. Light.
If you try to go down there, the magicians will get mad at you. Apparently there are things down there that'll give away the secrets behind their tricks. We already know the secret. Well, that sucks. It's all right there and we can't even check it out. We're definitely going to have to examine that understage passage at some point, though. If only it didn't have to be so mysterious. Okay, let's look at the back panel. Apollo, look! There's a secret door in the back panel of the coffin. Do you think Mr. Reus could have entered the coffin through there? If he could have done it without Trucy noticing, then maybe. It's like two magicians trying to out-magic one another right under each other's noses. A white outline, huh? So this is where the body was. Oddly devoid of blood. What exactly did it look like just after the incident occurred, I wonder? Oh, I have a photo of the crime scene. Here you go. Dead guy. Oh, wow, it looks like he was stabbed in the back. Yes, that's definitely what killed him. So then why did he fall forward like that? This makes no sense. What's that thing around his waist? It's a stunt harness. A stunt wire can be attached to it so the person can float and fly through the air. Come to think of it, he did fly in Act 1, didn't he? I feel like this may have been used more than once. Well, I got a couple of ideas in my head. I feel like there was a specific reason why he had to go in there. And the other question being, was he dead? I mean, okay, if he was stabbed through the back, it's pretty clear he must have been stabbed, like, from the... Jesus! Let's see, what else do we need to do on the stage? Emma, did you find any fingerprints on the coffin?
Actually, I haven't checked yet. I was gonna do that at the end. I'd like to save the best for last.
We aren't exactly talking about dessert here.
Oh, we are! Would you like to partake in my delicious dessert? I don't mind sharing.
Darn, we're out of milk. How can we have dessert if we don't have milk? Also, I like 2-minute breakdowns. Oh, well. We'll get through it eventually. We know how the song and dance goes. I played, what, how many of these games at this point? Milk.
Ah, yes, please. There's always room for dessert, right?
All right, I guess I'll join you two. You were gonna go make some pudding, but you had everything but the milk. Fun story. I posted in the Discord that pizza that I made by myself, because again, I'm trying to like teach myself to cook and cook more fresh stuff. And the recipe for that dough calls for about 6 scoops of like plain Greek yogurt, and like for like protein and stuff like that. Well, I forgot that the yogurt that was I bought for that bread and all that stuff, it had been sitting in the fridge for a really long period of time. So that stuff was very expired at that point. So I had to go and get like just, a French vanilla yogurt cup that I also had in the fridge and substitute that in. Which worked, but it turned out not that great. But you improvise. You figure stuff out. So, could you show us how you check for prints, Emma? Sure.
Sure, let's start with the basics. As you know, fingerprints are an excellent way of identifying someone. That's because not 2 people have the same set of fingerprints, not even twins.
So if we find any prints on the coffin, they might lead us to the killer.
If the culprit was dumb enough to leave prints behind, sure. Let's go ahead and dust for prints now.
Okie dokie.
Let's see. This looks like a promising spot. Try dusting the area with fingerprint powder. Keep tapping the touchscreen until the powder covers the surface thoroughly. When you're done, blow into the mic to get rid of the excess powder. Very well. The powder in this bottle is all we have to work with. If you run out, try blowing into the mic. Any excess power will be returned to the bottle.
All right, I think I'm ready to give it a try. You have a yogurt cup in the fridge, but you don't know if it's still good. Well, you're specifically looking for milk. I feel like yogurt would be a little too thick for that. Oh, your mom and you made this once. It's called a double-decker Mexican pizza. It's really good. I'm sure it's really good, but the first thing I immediately think is, oh god, the fat and the calories. I might try that at some point, though. Anyways. Let me tap the thing. This thing also has a blow button. Oh. I talked it all away. There's some kind of prints on that. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, there. Got him.
You found some prints. Looks like the fingers of somebody's left hand. Now, let's try comparing these with the ones we have on file.
Ice cream and soda are a good combo. Agreed. You have to blow a few times to get all the power off. Oh, okay.
First, touch Analyze to select a print.
Very well.
Next, select the print you want to analyze and touch Confirm.
That one seems to be the most pronounced. I got a pretty clear print here. I wonder whose it is.
I have the prints of everyone involved in the case right here. Just choose the person whose prints you'd like to compare the sample against.
Alright. Well, the last person who was in the coffin was... Oh, come on. You don't need to spell it completely 100% out for me. There we go. I know. You wish you liked soda. You also wish you could eat ice cream. It just hurts a lot. You got sensitive teeth? Sherbet and ginger. Oh, I haven't tried that. Bingo! Looks like the prints belong to the deceased Mr. Reese. Well, if we found prints here, maybe we can find them elsewhere on the coffin, too. Alright, we're going to the other side. Neat. Sensitive teeth. Even more sensitive stomach. Shoot. Guess I'll try dusting for more prints. Okay, time to pat this thing and eventually find prints. Ah! Ah! Bark! Oh, come on, don't tell me I have to... Hey. Here. That seriously wasn't enough powder? Bark. Barf. Derp. Hey. Hey. Okay. Why aren't you working? You can eat a lot of things, but ice cream is just death. Interesting. Why is this thing not finished? Chat, what's going on? I guess oh wait, no, derp. I have it. I just need to analyze now. Sorry. Anyway, there I found some. I was just like, come on game, I found a good one, right? Emma, your thing broke. You did what? Fix your stuff. These prints are apparently Mr. Reus's too. Shall we try looking for prints on the outside of the coffin now? Yes, let's. Right, yeah. Who's been touching the thing? Ooh, pretty. This time you'll be able to rotate the coffin and look for it from a different angle. Okay. That'll give you a chance to examine it thoroughly. If you ever get stuck or confused, you can always touch reset. Okay, and if I find any prints, I'll choose one to run against your data, just like before. Probably possible you're becoming lactose intolerant, or that you can't have too much. It is possible to become lactose intolerant later in life, I know that. Okay, if there's any place I definitely want to check out, I think it would be this, so... Borf! Bark! Okay, so nothing there. What about the side? Nothing there. Okay. Well, okay, what about the front of the thing? Clearly somebody must have touched the front of this at some point. By the way, according to Emma, this is the fun part. I missed the part where this is apparently supposed to get fun. Ooh, hello.
This print is too faint for analysis. Try applying some more powder to it.
Okay, cool. Let me try that. I found another print. Judging from its position and location, it might have been made when someone put this lid on the coffin. Let's see now. There was one part during the show where someone put this lid on, after Trucy had gotten into the coffin. Right then. Therefore, this print should belong to Ms. Bun Bun. Oh, hi, Mario. How's it going? Your waifu is here.
Looks like the print belongs to that bunny girl.
Come to think of it, she did put the lid on the coffin during the show. That's probably when she left her prints on the lid. Oh, hi, Mario. Now then, I wonder if I can find any more prints. Well, clearly the game's allowing me to find more. Hey. Ah! Love that. Okay, well, I see this really weird smudge on the top of the thing. Crap! Darp! Barf! There, I got a print.
It's me, Mario. Alright, I'll just check it against my data. Huh. That's funny. It doesn't match the prints of anyone involved in this case.
Really? None of them? How can that be? Ooh. Mysterious. We gotta fingerprint everybody within a square mile. Coconut gives you really bad headaches. Oh my god. That is unfortunate. Yes. Oh my god, that is... okay, we had a couple of different things. We either said Robert Downey Jr. or Johnny Depp. One of the two, we were just like, oh my... I went and I was like, that's Johnny Depp. Oh my god.
It looks like that's about all the prints we're gonna find. To sum everything up, the prints we found belong to the victim, Mr. Ruse, the bunny assistant Bonnie, and some third identified person.
But that's strange. We didn't see anybody else up there on that stage during the show. Does this mean some outsider was up there? Somebody unrelated to the show? I guess we can't really say that at this point.
Well, thank goodness we didn't find any of Trucy's fingerprints, right?
But that's only because Trucy was wearing gloves. Hey, Emma, there's something else that's been bothering me about these prints. Don't you think there's something odd about Mr. Rias's prints?
Odd? What's odd about them?
Yeah, Rias. It's a pun on Rias Mysterious. I try so hard to remember that. Well, if Mr. Rias was standing in the coffin facing forward... Ow! Holy shit. He would have left prints like this, right? But when we look at the actual prints... Oh shoot, he was facing backwards. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hey, what do you know? You're right. I wonder how they wound up like that.
Maybe he was accidentally facing the wrong way at first, but then turned around later. No, the coffin is much too small for a guy his size to turn around. about all he would have been able to manage is maybe a little bit of twisting, then it really doesn't make any sense, does it? I think I might have hit on something major here. Oh, I have just one more question, Emma. Oh, yeah, what is it? Mr. Rios was stabbed in the back, right? But if he was standing in the coffin like this, how would that have worked? Oh, right, that. The lead prosecutor has an explanation, actually. He thought that the victim might have tried to dodge the sword as it came into the coffin. So maybe he twisted his body, and the sword ended up stabbing him in the back. That's his theory, anyway. I see. I guess that sounds plausible. I don't know, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room. Well, I guess that about wraps up our investigation of the stage. Actually, there's still the area behind that curtain. Also, there's the area above the curtain. Don't you want to know what's back there? Sure do, but Emma told us not to move or touch anything, remember? Will you let us go? Would you quit staring at me? Fine, I'll open it for you. Ooh, we get to see the dirty backstage. Wow, look at you, flaunting your lady killer eyes. I have my ways. I'm only doing this so I won't get charged with animal abuse for not throwing you a bone. Jesus. I guess puppy eyes can be just as effective. Shut up. Alright, I'll be back. Ooh. Very nice. There's a guillotine. Jesus. And also a ladder. Well, go on and investigate to your heart's content, but before you go moving anything... I know, we'll be sure to ask first. Oh, by the way, just examine the backstage to move to the area beyond the curtain. Oh, thank you. Okay, time to get investigating. Step ladder. That is definitely not a step ladder, sir. You need to move past all your previous conventions of ladders. Seeing this stage this way kind of breaks the illusion, doesn't it? It just goes to show that some things are better left unseen. Ah, listen to you, sounding all grown up and stuff. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll have some cynical one-liners of your own someday, too. Oh boy, I can't wait. Anyway, on to more pressing matters. Let's go examine the backstage area. Rightio, let me see what kind of silly... What the heck? Another box. Okay, so we got this sitting here. We got a random bucket. I have to look at the ladder first. Looks like this ladder leads to the catwalk overhead. Do I really have to go up there? Why don't you go up and check it out, Athena? I'm sure you'll like the air up there. Huh? Where in the world did you get that idea from? Wait a minute! Are you saying I'm an airhead? How rude can you get? That's not what I'm saying at all. Now, up you go. I'll wait down here. Okay, now I'm starting to get the picture. You're afraid of heights, aren't you, Apollo? Maybe. Come on now, this is for Trucy. She needs us. So, up the catwalk we go. Well, guess it's time to put on my big boy pants. Ooh, okay, here's all the fancy stuff. You alright, Apollo? You're white as a sheet. I'm fine. Don't look down, Justice. Don't look down. Those green things over there look like cushions. Yes, we were literally told about those. I guess one of them was used to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat zipped into it. In your creature AU, it's heavily ironic that Apollo is afraid of heights because he's a bird. Let's go check it out. Way over there! Well, let's look at all the stuff over here first. These set pieces look like a rabbit and a moon. Although, they kind of look like they could be a duck or a crescent, too. What do they look like to you, Apollo? The Grim Reaper and a guy falling to his death. Come on, let's wrap up the investigation before your imagination catches up with you. Okay, so there was those. Nah, can't look at any of the stars. Okay, we got the pulley system. Wow, that's a big pulley. Okay. Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. The dragon set piece must have been hanging from this. And then some asshole cut it? Or just let it loose? Very well, we got that. Can we go hang around inside of, like, you know, all the air ducts and things? Hey, look, there are cushions attached to the underside. Well, what are you standing way over there for? Come on over and look. You're not gonna try and push me off, are you? Seriously, Apollo? Come on, you'll be fine. Here, do you want me to hold your hand? Yes, actually. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. The idea of Apollo screaming every waking hour while soaring from place to place is pretty hilarious. Oh, that'd be great. Anyway. Looks like you're right. And Trucy mentioned something about this, didn't she? That's a cushion. Okay, that a cushion was supposed to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat was pulled up. Well, there's a good old Mr. Hat sitting over there. What's that? By the way, that one comment about, you know, just Apollo Bird screaming, like, everywhere he goes from place to place, that just reminds me of the screaming son from Rick and Morty. Ah! What's that? It's Mr. Hat. Look, Apollo, it's Mr. Hat. He's attached to a wire. Actually, didn't Trucy say something like... They quickly raised Mr. Hat up by wire into a cushion on the catwalk. Maybe the stagehands pulled Mr. Hat up and left him here afterwards? That wire attached to his back. It looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. Ooh, hello, Zelda. Ace Attorney fan. Ah, you are among quite a few fans. Huh? Mr. Hat's cape is ripped. Did that happen during the show? That's odd. It almost looks like it was slashed with a blade. How in the world did that happen? Good question. Apollo, I see that you're trying to take this all in stride, and I respect that. But seriously, you're trembling like a newborn fawn up here.
Get it together, man.
I can't help it! I feel like that might have been my, Oh, wait a minute. I can take a look at this winch. Oh, Mario says, I went back through the VOD. Did I really forget who Lemoire was? Honestly, yes. It's been a long time. I'm sorry. It looks like Mr. Hat is rigged to this smaller pulley. Let's see. How did it go? After being blown a kiss, Mr. Hat goes wild, and just as he's about to stab the coffin, he gets pulled up to the catwalk, and the smoke screen was to hide his ascent from the audience's view. Well, I think that about does it for the catwalk. Do you think we missed anything? Nope, nuh-uh. Didn't miss a single thing. We're all done here. Yes, sirree. I take it you're ready to go down. Yeah, I think we'd better. I feel a fainting spell coming on. I mention her choice every time Trucy and Apollo talk. I'm sorry. It's so hard to keep all this stuff in check in my brain. I'm not an encyclopedia, sadly. For anything, for that matter. Ah, brother, you don't need me to hold your hand again, do you? Mama. Yes, I know. I know how stupid it was. I'm just one of those people that I'm looking at something and I go, oh, I think that's a reference, but I don't want to look like an idiot and say something wrong. Anyway, I think I'm going to continue playing this, but I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break. So hang tight, everybody. I'll be right back. That bird being afraid of heights was a gag on Family Guy. I don't deny that that's probably the case, but also keep in mind, like, Family Guy has probably made a joke about everything nowadays. It's kind of like saying, oh, whatever. So, like, it happened on The Simpsons, or, like, it happened on South Park. It's like, they've been around for frickin' ever. Of course they've done it. Okay, then. Anyway, bucket. I want to look at the bucket. A dustpan, a broom, and a bucket. Guess they use these to keep the stage tidy. I doubt that's what this bucket is used for, though. See how it says fire on it? Oh, the elusive fire bucket. Why does it not fill with fire? Oh, I guess it's a fire bucket then?
Yes, I heard the theater owner went out and bought it just for the show. When he heard there was going to be a fire trick, he flew to the store to get it.
But can a little bucket like this really put out a raging fire? Probably not.
I'm guessing the owner thought it could.
But it doesn't look like it's been used. In fact, the inside is caked with dust. What was the point of even buying the bucket then? Wait a minute. That means nobody actually prepared for the fire trick at all? I have a feeling this might be an important bit of information. Oh dear! Someone was gonna burn! So there's that bit of information. Okay, we got these winches here. What's this thing? It's a winch. I'm guessing they used to pull Mr. Hat up. Oh look, there are two winches. One back there and one up here.
Apparently, each winch was rigged up to something different. One of them was used to hold up the dragon set piece, while the other was connected to that weird puppet in the catwalk.
I think you mean Mr. Hat, Emma. Zelda says, to be honest, I haven't played any of the investigation games. You lost your 3DS. That's fine. You're not required to play anything. You know. If you don't got time or if you don't got the materials. It's a guillotine. But it's not real, it's just another one of Trissy's props. I wonder if it was supposed to appear in the show. Huh? You mean she didn't mention it to you? She said you were going to make a guest appearance on stage for her guillotine trick. No, I definitely remember not agreeing to something like losing my head on national TV. Oh, Zelda played Dual Destiny on iPad. Neato. Oh, I've been like exclusively playing pretty much all of these on 3DS, which is freaking hysterical. I mean, mainly because I got this nice fancy little capture card, which, you know, it's neat. We got an understage area. Should I? Jesus. There's a sign here that says understage. I bet these stairs go to the understage area.
Trissy told me she and her fellow magicians call it the Abyss.
I wonder why. Who knows? Maybe because it's really dark down there or something. The iOS version of Dual Destinies fixed the localization issue on the third case. What was the localization issue? How did I play Prosecutor's Path again, though? Unfortunately emulated. But before I did that, I made sure to pick up a physical cartridge. Because, you know, I don't want to be a jerk. Support people that make video games. Anyway. Oh, I bet they got all kinds of magical goodies stashed away down there. Come on, let's go check it out. Huh? The door's locked. The entrance to the abyss is barred to mere mortals like us, huh? Oh, well, that's what you call a swinging abyss. Shit. But my money buying an out-of-print game doesn't go to the devs. You know, at the very least, I would like to have some kind of moral high ground with this. I know that it was probably futile, and I probably could have just, you know, downloaded the game, and I could have just emulated. But I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to be fair. You know, that's it. You emulated GK2. You're definitely buying physical copy after you get your hacked 3DS. Ah, neato. All done? Pretty much. There's just one thing. The door to the understage passage was locked. Any way we can get down there? That place? They locked it up as soon as the police finished our investigation. If you want to check it out, you'll have to ask a magician. Well, Trucy's at the detention center, so she can't help us. I guess we'll have to look for somebody else from the show. Okay, and I better get back to my own investigation. See you around. Fricking Bonnie! I feel like she ain't gonna help at all. It's too bad about the understage area, but at least we learned a few things. Yeah, like one of your greatest fears. Heh. I wasn't talking about that. I meant how all the behind-the-scenes stuff is set up. Yeah, all this stuff that we literally just talked about. Let's see, we found out there are 2 winches backstage. Mr. Hat was rigged to the first winch. And the dragon set piece was attached to the other one. Every time I go to the bathroom on stream, you think, time to take a piss. Me too. Me too. Athena was your favorite character from Dual Destinies. Yeah, she's got a lot of really interesting backstory, yes. In the English... Okay, Mario says in the English version, Means has his staff when you first meet him, even though it should be sticking out of court at the time. Oh! Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's a little off-putting. Both of them were used during the show. Right after the body was discovered, the dragon set piece fell to the stage. And in the chaos that ensued, the culprit could have switched the rubber sword with the real one. So it looks like the best way to prove Trucy's innocence is to identify the real killer. Couldn't we have fingerprinted the winches? Well, Funny Stuff just posted something in the Discord, and now somebody is sending question marks. Oh, freaking God. Oh, sure. Hold the phone.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm taking a piss! Good gravy. Okay. So let me take a guess at who this is. No, not him. Please, not him. Okay, what a complete and utter mess. This is all great. Just great. That Wright kid is a bush league. Small potatoes. Half grown as has been. Oh. Who's being such a dick? Somebody on the stage. I wonder who it is and what they're doing. Maybe we should go talk to them. Oh dear. Oh, examine. Question, what game was I planning on playing for the next stream for tomorrow? Also, oh my lord. Good question. I might play Wandersong again because that was really fun. Excuse me, are you connected to the show? Yep. What, you got a couple of more headaches for me to handle? I got my hands full as it is. Hey, I remember this guy. Hey, you there? What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me for crying out loud. It's Johnny Depp! He has his coffee. A cappuccino. Oh, Mr. Rettins. Mr. Rettins. Mr. Rettins? There's an accident during the show. An accident? Great. Just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program? That's Godo's thing, though. Pumpkin spice latte. It's that man who was going off at the staff in front of the theater. I ain't never seen you guys before. If I had to guess, I'd say you're not production staff. Was that I spy with my little eye? An attorney's badge? Oh. Well, how do you do? I didn't know you fine folks were lawyers. A business card, if we would. Charmed to make your acquaintance, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. So you're from the TV station, I take it? That accent I am doing reminds you of Shido from Persona 5. Never played. Don't know. Sharp as a tack you are. I'm the producer of this TV special. All my idea, by the way. I'm Apollo Justice, Trucy Wright's defense attorney. Trucy Wright's... Oh my god! Oh, I love how much of an asshole this guy is. You love the strange people theme in this game. Yeah, it's pretty freaking strange. Where'd he put his coffee? He was holding it, but now he's not there anymore. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? How about you open up with that tidbit next time, champ? Okay. What happened to the schmoozy Magoo bit? I'm Roger Rittins. Okay. Roger Rittins. Roger Rittins. I think you guys literally told me about this. Oh, Ratins. Ratins. Okay. Roger Ratins. I got it. I'm trying. Okay, I gotta remember. Movies. Big shot. Movies. Hollywood. Ratins. You just saw a big chunk of ice fall through your freezer to the fridge. Ooh, been there before. Shadow says, I just say retins as in retina, but Ratins is a pun. I like the pun. I'm Roger Ratins. Hold the applause and no autographs, kids. I'm on the clock. Apollo, this guy looks really familiar, but I can't quite. Really, kid? Then try on this side. Hang loose, baby. Hang loose, baby. Apollo! It's the Ratings Raja from Take-Two TV! He's huge, crazy huge, like a real famous producer! Really? I've never heard of him. Perfect. Seriously, man? What kind of cave did you crawl out of? Roger Ratings, the Ratings Raja, Titan of the TV screen. Still not ringing a bell? You ain't seen my hit Saturday night talk show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central? No, I can't say that I have. You're blowing my mind, kid. You even know what a TV is? Say it with me. Television. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident? No. What kind of comeback is that? Grow some backbone, kid! So is his show your stream then? Oh, dear God. I basically lobbed that one at you. Now hit me with your best barb. Viewers love that. Come on, you gotta sell it. Sell what? Say something funny for the nice people at home. Come on, hit me with your best shot. My best shot. We're rolling here. Hurry up before they change the channel. Chop, chop. Okay, here it goes. Talk to the hand. Kapow! Kapow? Really? Funny Stuff says, I love this asshole. I kind of do too, but I feel like he did it. You're tempted to literally eat a bowl of miso or soup, stock cubes, and call it a day. Please, no. That is not healthy. And why are you pointing all dramatically like we're in court? I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. You are not good or fit for TV. Apollo. Whoa, that's going in the cringe reel for sure. Shut your mouth. I think we can all agree that was a mistake. If I choked any harder, I'd need the Heimlich maneuver. It's okay, Apollo. You made me chuckle. I blame myself, really. Should have known better than to waste good film on a nobody. So, you wanted an exclusive or what? No, I want exclusivity from this conversation, but... Snap. Yep. This is going in my cringe compilation. Wait a minute, not copulation. Whoopsies. Freudian slip. Compilation was what I said. That's another entire other thing that isn't appropriate for children. Today's magic show was being broadcast live on TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right? When your parents get back, you need pudding. Scream it to the heavens. Make them make pudding for you at 3 o'clock in the morning because they lost control of their life. That's right, rising magic star versus old school Grammary. Oh, it's gonna be wild. We are gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show. And the loser would have a really embarrassing prank done to them. It was gold, I tell you. Guaranteed ratings. I don't know. Sounds kind of tacky if you ask me. I'm telling you, man, modern viewers eat this stuff up with a spoon, trust me, like pudding. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot. A feast for the eyes. More like junk food for the brain. But that little brat had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. You have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for today? He must know this theater pretty well if he came by that often. Oh, that gives me an idea. How about this? Mad Mindscape of Magical Murders. Closet comrades, come clean! Tell me, has Trucy always shown signs of being unhinged? Fuck! Give me the lowdown. When could I tell when could you tell she was about ready to snap? This guy's cruising for a bruise, Apollo. As long as you don't get caught on camera. You're on candid camera. Truth be told, I'm not surprised about the way things turned out. Magicians are pretty much the dregs of society, am I right? What's that supposed to mean? I'm getting mad. Alright, let's talk about the incident, shall we? What were you doing at the time of the incident? Shooting a show in the station studio. You had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera. So you didn't see the accident as it actually happened? That's right. That's why I was shocked when I first got here. So he didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh? I'm guessing what you really want to know is whether or not I have an alibi. Am I right? My staff at the TV studio can vouch for me. Why not go there and ask them yourself? You can give them my card, and they'll let you in. So you have an alibi, huh? Good to know. Okay, then. In the next Hat in Time Ace Attorney case, you get an affidavit to investigate. But you hate spellings, so the evidence name is whatever. That's good. Ooh, Shadow's going to 7-Eleven to get pudding. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure they probably have pudding. I'll take the card and snap it. Magicians are a bunch of good-for-nothings, if you ask me. Con artists and thieves is what they are. They trick people and take their money. Coming from you, that's rich, pal. Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, you know. That's right. The people watching never feel like they've been cheated. Busy lawyer. Okay. Lawyers spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there, lol. And a post. Oh, God. This guy's even going on his Instagram and posting bullshit. Twitter? Facebook? I don't know. What was popular in 2016? Did he just post about us in real time? Those Cranberries are all criminals. It's in their blood. Trucy Wright ain't no different. That girl's no good. She may look all sweet and innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer. Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that. You don't know the first thing about her. You won't find a sweeter, harder working girl anywhere, period. She's got the wool pulled over your eyes, I see. What in the world are you talking about? Yeah, I'll see. I'm digging up the dirt and okay, wait. You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those grammar magicians are all a bunch of low lives. Does he have a grudge against Trucy, or maybe against all of Troop Grammary? Or magicians in general? TV's a window to the truth. It's not like that magic stuff or the streetwise charlatans that perform it. Right, there's clearly no lies happening on anything involved with television.
It's a shame. Grand shame, I tell you. What was supposed to be a fun, light-hearted program turned into this sorry affair.
I'll have to sell it to news outlets all over the world if I'm gonna make my money back. Trucy Wright will make her debut all right. Not as a magician, but as a criminal. What? Yeah, this guy did it. No questions asked, he did it. The people in Troop Grammary were pretty massive jerks, to be honest. Yeah, especially one particular one. He looks like the type of person to host or cringe. I agree. It's my duty to report it. Can't let a tragedy like this happen again, now can I? Hello, welcome to or Cringe with Mr. Rittens. Athena, show me your meme. Even if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure she never walks the street again. Dude, freaking hell. We won't let that happen. We won't let you do that to her. We're gonna prove her innocence in court.
Listen to you, acting all high and mighty. You're just another money grabber.
I know how all you lawyers do things. You'll stop at nothing to win. I beg your pardon?
If you win your trials, you'll get fat stacks, right? Is money really all you care about?
What's with him, Apollo? Why won't he listen? He can't listen with all that money waffing in his ears.
But enough about you. I'm all about going after Trucy now.
I won't stop until she's behind bars.
That's just how we in the media dish out justice.
Before he even got to court, my expose is gonna take you down. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Well, gotta get back to the station.
Hang loose, baby. Oh, is your meme better? Surely it isn't. Cringe? It looks like the prosecution won't be our only opponent this time. But no way are we gonna let that guy have his way either. That's right. Okay, we're done with the stage, so let's go someplace else. I still wish we could check out that understage passage. But what else can we investigate right now? Well, we did conveniently get this nice little card on us. Let's see. Okay, well, we can't go back. Maybe, is there anybody in the dressing room? Perhaps there's just something else going on around here. April 27th, Penrose Theater, dressing room. About all that's left to check out is that understage passage. We'll have to try to get one of the staff members to unlock the door. Someone just came into the dressing room.
Oh, it's you people again. You came back.
Huh?
Right, you.
Hi.
I saw you, you know.
Oh, it's you, the bunny assistant from the show, right?
What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name's Bonnie DeFame.
Defame? I remember her talking to us earlier.
Performing magic is like, right? Walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger.
You honestly forgot her. Oh, God.
One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
Apparently not. What do you mean by that exactly?
Oh, nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You're not sure what the pun is. It's pretty subtle. She said some pretty strange things then.
I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room. Oh, Bonnie, that teleportation trick you did was amazing! Fantastic! What? Oh, thank you. But, what you did, stealing is...
What other kinds of magic tricks can you do? Yeah, just talk her ear off. Every character in this case appears guilty so far. Quite a few, yeah. Including Trucy. No.
Me? Oh, well, how about this?
Ah! Fun! Splendito! Athena, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us.
She is? Thank you, Mr. Thief.
Thief!
I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from our dressing room.
Huh?
So it's true what they say. Thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they?
Thieves? I thought it was just an arsonist in real life. Wait, thought it was just arsonist in real life.
Guess that means she really saw us, huh?
I bet this looks pretty bad.
If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police.
Oh boy. You've got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her.
Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm so sorry I called you thieves.
If you really thought we were thieves, why were you still doing magic tricks for us?
I can't help it. Whenever anybody asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse.
Does that mean she's a real people person, or that she aims to please a little too hard?
In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should.
Ow! If I keep up the pressure, she might just tell us. I've been dying to know. Leave the poor girl alone.
Are you investigating the case?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Trucy's biggest fan! I just love her to bits. I'd do anything to help her.
You know, just the fact that she's so freaking sweet about this, now I think you definitely did it. We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we asked you a few questions? By all means. We also need you to open some doors. Bon. You like Bonnie's outfit. It's really cute. It's like a gutsied up Playboy bunny, except with more clothes. You're a magician, right, Bonnie?
That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here.
Ah? No! The bunny didn't show up! Specialty! Bitby becomes Kid Icarus. Yep, she did it. She stole the recipe. She's guilty. She did it! And then just like mash cuts everywhere. Peaks of microphone everywhere.
Looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now.
Or that she messed up. You said you're a big fan of Trucy's, right?
Oh, yes, I look up to her more than anyone else in the whole world.
What about her makes you respect her so much?
She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she still works harder than anybody I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician.
I'm sensing a shift into hyper fangirl drive.
I love the unique way she does her tricks, and how I especially love her magic panties trick, which is both cute and comical. The first time I saw her do the trick, I was so impressed and so moved. I've gone to shows to perform many times, but lost count, And that's why I think Trucy is top class, and a real first-rate magician.
I don't think we have ever seen any kind of, like, you can't see this kind of fluffing in a pillow factory. Holy crap.
I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking too much? I'm so sorry.
I better be careful about when and how I ask her about Trucy.
Anyways, that's why I'll do anything at all, to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just have to prove her innocence.
Don't worry, I plan to do just that. Oh, I wish Trucy could see that she has people like Bonnie in her corner rooting for her. Okay. Again, we have a door we need opening. Can we just get to that? Or you were in the magic show, right?
That's right. I take it you saw my teleportation trick. Yeah, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye.
I admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transported yourself over such a distance in just a split second. What's the blue dress anyways? Probably Trucy's. Yeah, Trucy wears it in the show. I saw it. It must be fun, like so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something.
Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic. Some even say it's the real deal.
Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real. I just have to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself.
Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly.
Pah! Gotcha. This feeling looks to me like Bonnie is hiding something. All right, what could your twitch... I wonder if the twitch is the hair. It'd be great if it was. Is someone blowing off fireworks outside? Jesus.
You'll never figure it out. I always...
Perform it perfectly! No, you don't!
Gotcha!
Bonnie, when you said performed perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your hat a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time?
Of course. I definitely got that part right.
What do you mean, that part?
Oops.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that you picked the wrong career? Didn't switch the swords? Messed up Trucy's escape. You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly, but what about Trucy's escape trick after that? Real magic as if. Magical bracelet squeeze his wrist. Did you make some kind of mistake during that?
Oh,
Well, did you?
you see,
Did you or didn't you?
I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. I'm sorry I lied.
Whew, I feel like I pulled off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her. Gotcha. Okay, so what was your flub? I want to know. Give me all juicy details. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick.
Yes, I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see. But I made a huge goof. So, did Trucy explain to you how the escape trick works?
Yes, she knew we'd need to know for our investigation, so she scared the she scared the secret. She shared the secret. So please, for the love of all that is holy, don't explain it a 50th time. Son of a bitch! Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the understage passageway, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on the stage through a trapdoor.
I was operating Mr. Hat at the time, but I flopped up where I was supposed to have him stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident.
That matches up with what we saw during the show.
But then doesn't that mean
Trucy would have ended up popping up on this on the side opposite to Mr. Hat?
yes, she would have if she hadn't done something quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right side of the coffin for me, so the audience never even knew a mistake had been made.
Way to go, Trucy! Alright, so that changes things considerably. So, she was supposed to be showing up on that side, eh? What could that possibly mean? I mean, clearly, I guess she was supposed to stab from the other direction, then.
But my mistake caused her so much trouble.
I think I better ask Trucy about this later, too. Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understage passage. Would that be alright?
Oh, yes, by all means, anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you.
Hey, there you are. You got him. Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Oh, Mr.
I'm just going to call him Rettins because that's easier for me.
Oh, Mr. Rettins. Yes, of course.
Not you, Bunny, the lawyer. They're the ones I want to see. You have business with us? I hear you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true? Yes, that's right. And this is for you then. Hey, oh, I knew it. Bamboozled. Contracts. Hang loose, baby. A contract between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party. If, through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in part or full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation for the first party. $3 million? Yeah, that's more like it. That shocked reaction, the dopey expression. You'd make a great comedian. Really? I know. I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head. Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows? You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourself. See for yourselves, rather. You're the lawyers, after all. You should know one when you see one, right? Piss. Again, why did you write? Ah. He's right. It's all signed and everything. Yeah, better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me. In full. Are you kidding me? The Write Anything agency doesn't have that kind of money. Then I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. Ah, I can see it now. Craziest catch. Legend of the seasick lawyers. Fishing on the high seas. No thanks. I can't even swim. Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this? Hey, now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got a signature on it, see? Click. My boys have got to see this stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post. There's got to be some kind of law involved with that, too. I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral. No! How could he?
Bye-bye, reputation.
Shit. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Troop Grammary and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right for getting involved with the Grammarys. What's this grudge you have against the Grammarys anyway? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonnie. We have more filming to do.
Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later.
Later, lawyers. Hang loose, baby. Why would Trucy sign a contract like this? Clearly, she didn't give two shits. He'd be suspicious. Oh, really? And why did all this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We're gonna tank his business while he's off on somewhere out. You know, actually, come to think of it, he probably shouldn't come back in that case. He should probably just live there now. Extradited to another country so he doesn't have to pay that $3 million. Anyway, we'll have to come back to the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story. Good thinking. Can't let you hit the high seas just yet. There must be something we can do. We can't let the ratings Raja get his way. Well, shoot. Okay. To Trucy we go. Okay, luckily it looks like investigation is over. April 27th, Detention Center Visitors Room. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Wow, you made my handcuffs disappear. How did you do that? She's doing magic tricks for the guard? Now, should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard? Can you do that? Oh, yes, please. This is so exciting. We should probably stop her before there's another incident. Trucy! Hi, Polly. Hi, Athena. We have some more questions for you. Judging by the look on your faces, it must be about something big. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for, too. Might as well just go ahead and open it up with that. Here you go. Here you go, Trucy. Here's your notebook back.
Oh, great. Thank you very much.
So, what's written in there anyway? It looks like it's full of secrets or something.
That's because it is. It was originally my granddaddy, Magnifique Gramarye's notebook. He used it like a diary, and as a place to jot down ideas for new magic tricks, some of which only members of Troop Gramarye have ever laid eyes on.
Wow. This notebook is a real big deal then.
Yes, that's why it's always kept under lock and key.
I bet a magician would do just about anything to get their hands on that notebook. And we found it mixed in with Mr. Rias's belongings. Could he really have been trying to steal it? Probably.
The Troop Gramarye creed is also written inside. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That creed was passed down to me from my daddy, and his daddy passed it down to him.
It's true that Trucy always keeps a smile on her face. I guess it's due in part to her family creed. Well, very well. So we have information about that. Trucy, I want to talk to you about where we found this notebook.
Uh-oh.
Right, let's talk about the contract and just drop this bomb on her. Trucy, do you remember this contract?
Yes, I signed it before I went on stage.
What about this liability for compensation article here?
Liability for compensation?
What are you talking about?
Let me see that. What? $3 million?
Just as I suspected, she didn't know about that part. Dang it.
I've never seen this article, and I read the whole contract from top to bottom.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing. But there's your signature, so what's going on? I feel like there was some kind of a switcheroo. Like, he had to read one thing, and then, like, the paper for the real contract was slipped underneath or some shit.
Maybe there was some kind of trick involved? You know, like when I signed it?
In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot? All of them on, take it. And I'm willing to bet that the ratings Raja is the one behind it. Probably. Well, let's talk about the mistake. Bonnie told us about the mistake she made on stage.
Oh, you mean with where Mr. Hat had been placed?
Even I was at a loss about what to do for a second there. So, how did you fix the problem?
Well, I was down in the understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down into the understage passage, I got a signal from Bonnie saying she'd made a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back up on stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Trucy Wright was faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Trucy in Gramarye land? Get to the point! And then what happened?
Athena's totally hooked.
I was supposed to get back up to the stage through trapdoor 1 on the left, using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There was a stage lift ready and waiting in the lowered position under trapdoor 1, but Mr. Hat had been placed on the right above trapdoor 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it.
Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage?
Why, through brute strength! I couldn't lower stage lift 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way.
Jesus, that had to be some really quick footwork.
Then I moved the lowered stage lift into number 1 into place under trapdoor number 2. God, this thing is heavy.
At least it has wheels. I wish I could have moved it with magic. Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers. I can see why it's called the Abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you. That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow! I learned so much just now. Oh, Zelda says, doing performance arts when you're going back to college after the summer. Ooh, nice. Well, hopefully you run into situations like these and, maybe you won't have too many, failures or somebody messing up their lines. Trucy, have you told anybody else about all of this? Nope, nobody. It sounds like some critical information. Better make a note of it. Yay, information that we only know and the opposition doesn't. All right, let's talk about who stole the notebook. We found this notebook, mixed in with Mr. Rias's belongings. What? Do you think he might have been trying to steal it? No way! I can't believe it! The great Mr. Rias would never do such a thing. But would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troop Gramarye's secret tricks? It makes for a perfect, compelling motive to take the notebook. In any case, we better focus on doing something about this contract for now. Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right? Then we better do a little more investigating there. Ooh, a little bit more snooping around and stealing. I'm so sorry to put the two of you through all this. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. If you need me to, I'm willing to take drastic measures. Don't go stealing shit. With my magic! You're not planning on pulling some magical money out of there, are you? It has a printing press in it! Nah, my magic panties are much better at making things disappear than appear. Do I want to know what she's planning to make disappear? Like a mobster. Apollo, we have to do something! Anything to fix this! I agree. Let's check out the dressing room again, for starters. Okay. And we should finally check out that understage passage, too. Hey, Underfill. How's it going? The Abyss? Then you'll have to go through the backstage area. Be careful down there. We're doing a lot of running around this episode. Holy mother of God. Ooh, you're playing Monster Hunter World. I saw that it was like half off on the Steam store, and there was a part of my brain that was like, oh, everybody and their dog really likes Monster Hunter. Should I get... No. I'm not even sure if the Steam sale is even still going on. Hold on a second. Let me go to the store page. Oh, apparently, okay, it is still going on. Oh, it's going on till the 9th. Holy mother of God. I'll think about it. April 27th, Penrose Theater dressing room. Okay, this is where Trucy signed that contract. Right, and there must have been some kind of trick that was used when she signed it. Question is, what kind of trick, and how was it done? If some kind of object or tool was used, there still may be a trace of it somewhere. Like with the pen, or the paper. I see a gigantic quarter in the corner, I don't know. Well, it's time to find the secret to that trick. Off gits! Let's do this! So many foreign languages. Oh my freaking God. Yeah, the problem is, I've already looked through this entire place like one time already. Dear frickin' Lord, I'm gonna have to do it a second time. I don't know, I feel cheated. Okay, let's go ahead and do the thing. Well, actually, that might actually cut out a lot of the steps out, considering, now it's going to only show me things that I can still look at. I wonder if it's in the burb cage. Let's see. Oh, hello. There it is. Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing. Just one sheet in this clipboard, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't this the clipboard Trucy used when she signed the contract? I think you're right. Let's give it a once-over. Oh dear. This is going to be freaking hilarious, isn't it? Looks like a regular, normal old clipboard. Nothing strange about it whatsoever. But let's try opening the folder. Why would a clipboard need a folder? Nothing particularly interesting here. Okay, never mind. There's a clasp here. This part here holds papers in place. Could this clip have something to do with how they conjure? Ow, it bit me! Only you could get hurt by a clipboard, Athena. I've kind of gotten hurt by clipboards a little bit. What about these little nuts? It looks like a screw. I guess that means this clipboard can be taken apart. But I can't loosen this one without a screwdriver. Can we loosen this one without a screwdriver? Also, it's an entirely different screw. These guys are lazy. Hey, this screw. It's different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it. Are you sure you should be fooling with it like that, Apollo? Oh, whatever. Whoa, it came right out. Does Feeny have a girlfriend? Is it Iris? Who knows? Or just use a coin. Exactly. I've used coins for open up big screws like that before. See, I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't. But would you listen? No. Hey, take a look through the hole, Athena. I think there's something back there. Excuse me. Oh, wow, you're right. What is it? What is this? Hey, look. The back panel's loose. I think I can take it off. Got it. You're just breaking things left and right today, aren't you? Look! There's something inside! A trick clipboard. Strange! What is this black sheet of... I want to say paper? Oh, I know. It's carbon paper. You put it between two pieces of paper, and it copies what you write onto the bottom one. So when Trucy signed the contract, there was actually another contract underneath. And her signature on the top contract had copied onto the hidden contract. So that's how Trucy was conned. This is that ratings Rajad's doing, I know it.
How dare he?
You gotta hand it to him, though. It couldn't have been easy fooling Trucy. That girl's no slouch. Yeah, but I bet we can use this clipboard as evidence if we ever take this to trial. Alright, we got the thing. Alright, so now that we've found that, what else the heck are we supposed to be looking for here? I doubt there's anything else that I could possibly be finding on this table, but... let me see. I'm just combing over everything, seeing if my pointer changes. The cages are no different. That giant coin is the same. Am I supposed to leave? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I got the feeling I need to leave at this point. Alright, let's move to the understage, eh? Hey, Emma! We got some dirty laundry to show you! Just notice there's a purple bunny in the cage. That's what I'm saying, like, I want to come back and I want to see a third tiny little bunny, except it's like, you know, light blue color. Let's see, we should be able to get to the understage past from backstage. Getting Turnabout Serenade vibes, but even better. Hopefully Bonnie unlocked the door for us, like she said she would. Well, let's go ahead and examine. Back to the backstage. And select. The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Athena, here we go. Let's hope we don't find like another bloody... oh, rats! April 27th, Penrose Theater understage. Sure is dark and dusty down here. The Abyss, the magical underworld. And look, there's a denizen of the Abyss now. A fearsome beast with long, sharp fangs, ready to prey on unsuspecting souls. Huh? What do you... Oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there? No, I mean that fearsome beast over there. I take it you don't like rodents. Well, fair enough. So, I guess we... Please stop. Please pause so that I can click on the rat. What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark tape. Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door on the bottom of the coffin. But who put it here, and why? That's probably a marker of some sort since it's so dark down here. Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. Perhaps. We got this yellow section. Ah, here's the fake sword. Hello. Look at all these props. Hey, there's something in this hat. A dove? Cards? A juice box and some snacks. Looks like somebody planned to have a little treat in the middle of the show. Feels like something I would do. All right, let's take a look at this rack of utensils. This sword is the exact same design as the murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Hiya! Stop! What are you doing? That hurts! I think I'm bleeding out! Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It's only rubber. Huh? Hey, you're right. So wait a minute. Did you literally think that she was bludgeoning you to death? No, like slicing you to death there? Jesus, man. So this must be the sword Trucy used during the trick. After the incident, someone must have switched this rubber sword with the real one on stage. And maybe that's when they brought the rubber sword here. Okay, that doesn't really fit much with the whole defend Trucy thing. I'm gonna make it big someday too, just you wait and see. What's that all about? My guess is it's the soulful cry of some poor assistant made to toil here in the darkness. And who would know about the soulful cry of a bitter assistant better than you, right? You really understand the writer's feelings of despair and frustration. Sadly, yes. Yes, I do. How did I become second fiddle to somebody who hasn't even, who just barely graduated? You really shouldn't scribble on the walls, you know, Apollo. It wasn't me! Alright. So we got the 2 individual lifts as well. And no extras things to... Okay, I guess I'll look at 2 first. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. It looks like this crank lowers the platform. But Trucy said it's impossible for one person to do it alone. That sounds like a challenge. Now I want to try it. It's probably just broken. Or you could just take people at their word. If I'm reading this room right, this must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Originally, it was there when stage lift number 1 was now. I get you. And then we got stage lift 1. Oopsies. I miss Chief Gant. I don't. That guy was a jerk. I mean, he was a nice jerk, but a jerk nonetheless. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. Trucy moved this one here. I guess it used to be where that yellow tape is. How in the world did she manage to move this huge thing? Couldn't have been easy for her. She's pretty petite. But I bet it'd be easy for you. Just what are you implying? That's it, Chup. You're looking up Wait. Microaggressions later. Oh, shit. Okay, then we got a ladder. This ladder goes up to the ceiling. So I guess it leads to one of the trapdoors on stage. Trucy must have used this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why don't you climb up there and see if I'm correct? It's not so high. You'll be fine, right? Why me? He did 30 claps per second. Yes. You'd make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder? Fine, I'm going. Damn you, Japan. Oh, the line, it burns! You wuss. Ow! You alright? I can now confirm that the ladder does indeed lead up to the stage. Well, that tasty bit of info was definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide! Where in the hat? Ow, quit shoving! Hurry up and get down there! My arms don't bend that way. Can you call the judge Udgy? Oh, of course. Everybody can. What the heck, Athena? Shh, look. Ooh, hello.
It's so much work pretending to be cute and sweet.
Isn't that Bonnie? Hey, Bonnie, wait for me! And the ratings, Raja? They're really spelling it out here, holy crap. What did we have to hide for, Athena?
Because I heard something funny. There was something off in their voices.
Oh, right, Athena's super sensitive hearing.
Those lawyers are poking around trying to stir up trouble. Should I be worried?
Relax, I didn't say anything to the police, and I won't say anything to them either.
You better not, or you're gonna get it. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Ooh, demon eyes. What the? Is it just me, or does Bonnie seem kind of different from before?
Apollo, shh! I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Trucy's head on a platter.
Leave everything to me, babe. Don't forget the power of mass media. TV can accomplish anything. I'll make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict.
I can't wait to see that girl crying and begging for mercy.
You really hate Trucy, don't you, Bunny?
I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy Wright. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. So this is exactly what this sniveling brat deserves.
Hey, what the heck?
If you mess this up, you're gonna really be sorry, you hear me? I'll crush you flat. Like a cockroach under my foot.
Oh, you cute little thing! You're so adorable when you're throwing a fit. Ow, ow, my foot! Can't you take a joke?
Come on, grab my things. We're leaving.
Don't need the hippity-hoppity way, my little bun-bun. I guess money can't buy everything. And that's affection from a bun-bun. What was that absolutely revolting scene all about? I guess the entertainment industry attracts all kinds of eccentrics. But that conversation, it set off every red flag in the book. That animation was so smooth, it was actually kind of uncanny. Yeah. You said it. I smell plot with a capital P-U. Rettins claims he was at the TV station at the time of the incident. And we saw Bonnie on stage ourselves. Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take-Two TV a visit? We can check up on the ratings Raja's alibi while we're there. Sounds like a plan. Abso-frickin-lutely. Let's go to the Take-Two studios. Oh my god, these guys are loaded! April 27th, Take-Two TV studio. Is this Wheel of Fortune? Yikes, look at this place. There's so much going on at once, it's making my head spin. Take a look at that screen, and listen to those hosts. Magical murder, live audience witnesses, shocking skewering. 17-year-old magician Trucy Wright. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. We can't let them broadcast that. Trucy will get tried in the court of public opinion. Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it. But we can prove her innocence in a real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set the record straight at the trial. But public opinion tends to be one of the only things that really works. Alright, I guess it's time to examine stuff. Oh dear. Look at that logo above the screen. Gamble Gambit. Is that the title of this show? Boy, they set this thing up pretty freaking quick. Bitsby, yes? Hello. Yep, haven't you ever seen it? They present scandalous rumors about celebrities. Oh, they already had this set up. This is just a new one. Bullcrap. And then people bet on whether the rumors are true or not. Ugh, so it's just another tasteless TV show. It looks like Trucy's their next target. Today's scandal is... tragedy on stage. Did Trucy Wright cause an accident, or did she commit murder? It looks like murder is in the lead. Well, I say neither. Then we'll just have to create a third option tomorrow. In court! Trucy said she practiced, right? Yeah, she did. So, hopefully... I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at this gigantic thing here. A slot machine and roulette wheel, huh? They really went all in with the gambling theme. Oh, it looks like that slot machine really works. I've always wanted to give gambling a try. It's not worth it. Besides, you're not even old enough to gamble in the States yet. That's alright. I get to experience it enough in court. Guessing whether you'll win or lose the case or on any given day. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Don't worry, Apollo. I only bet on winners and I haven't lost yet. Well, thank you very much, madam. Here, oh god, let's spill the coffee on the table and just break everything. This must be a video production workstation of some sort. That coffee cup looks awfully familiar. Yeah, that's what Mr. Rettins always sits. He's very hands-on, you know. You'll always find him on the set of his projects. But he was here at the station during the magic show, right? Yeah, well, he had 2 shows going at once this morning. He had his regular program to oversee here, so he couldn't be at the Penrose. So, you can vouch for him that he was here at the station during the magic show? Well, like an alibi? Sure can. He was definitely here. Still, after a while, he couldn't stand being away from the Penrose, it seems. As soon as his part was over here, he took a taxi to the theater. But he apparently didn't get there until after that thing had already occurred. Sounds like he has a rock-solid alibi. Well, shoot. We got a bunch of lights and stuff. Can we find... Alright. There's the camera crew. There's a dude over there. The big old slot machine. Anything else that needs to be clicked on? I'm trying to, like, work in order before I start clicking on people. Okay. Excuse me. We're looking into the incident that happened at the magic show this morning. Oh, that? Yeah. I was the cameraman for that. Could you tell us anything about what you saw? Bonnie was soups and dorms. It's not exactly what I couldn't get enough of her. I filmed her the whole time. Got some primo footage, if I do say so myself. I better quit before he decides to share what he intends to do with said footage. Post it online, of course. We got some kind of a stagehand here. Pardon me, I know you're busy right now. What are you guys? Street? Street? Does that mean people off the street or something? Word Trucy Wright's lawyers? Ah, okay. Lawyers. Got it. Well, what do you want? He must be really busy. He hasn't even looked this way. He must have manipulated them to say that he was in the studio by the time of the magic show. That's not a good theory. We're investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. And we heard that Roger Rettins was in charge of that program. Yeah, that's right. The guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. Just between you and me, I think it was Bonnie that egged him on. Egged him on? How so? I saw the two of them together, you know, walking along, arm in arm. I bet she sweet-talked him into doing the program because she wanted to work. She hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently. I see. Oh, hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you'd want the show footage, right? That's on the disc in my back pocket. Yeah, if you want it, go ahead and fish it out. Wow, thank you very much. You turned out to be surprisingly helpful. Or just doesn't give any shits. Probably has several copies, though. Well, I guess we just got... we got just about everything we can out of this place. Staff bunnies don't lay eggs. I do not understand. It looks like Retton's alibi is pretty airtight. But if that's true, then who could have killed Mr. Reese? Looks like we're pretty much done here. Should we go back to the office? We can get a snack and talk over our plan to attack or get stopped before we can go back. Sounds good to me. Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought for sure somebody was going to stop me. Sure. We back. April 27th. Write Anything Agency. What in the world? What the fuck? Oh, no. What's going on? All these stickers say repossessed. Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Whoa, now this is a restricted area, champ. No trespassing. Cockbag. Trespassing? But this is our office. You're the one who's trespassing. Enough with the lift, boy. Don't tell me you forgot about your debt. What are you talking about? I'm just abiding by the contract. If the agency can't pay me, I have every right to seize this property. Am I right? Just like that? We haven't even had a chance to take this to trial. If you're gonna be mad, shouldn't Trucy be the one you're mad at? I told you, it serves you right for getting involved with those Gramarys. Why, you dirty rotten. I don't even want to talk to this dirtbag, no, but okay. What are you gonna do with all our stuff? Sell it, of course. Every last bit of it. That's why I'm seizing everything. And I'll take this little office of yours, too. You think you could just waltz in here and do whatever you want? Indeed I do. Unless you write whatever warehouse jokers got 3 million ready. Ugh. That I know then? Because I gotta recoup my money somehow. Weedy says, I love how scummy this guy is. Makes him so fun to hate. True. After all, the entire program went south because of Trucy. It's called liability for compensation, and the infertile agency is the liable party. Why, you black-hearted. Hey, Apollo, what about the crooked clipboard? It's no good. We don't have any proof that Retton's was behind it. Darn. Even the spaghetti is repossessed. Oh no, not the spaghetti. That was my favorite part. You're gonna have to do better than that, folks. Looks like the famed Mr. Wright left behind nothing but incompetent noobs to run things. No way. He was counting on Mr. Wright to be away for this plan of his. What a two-bit thug! We'll show him. That's a sugar. That expression, it's priceless. So, how does it feel to lose the precious office your boss left in charge of? Say something dumb. Ugh. Now, to rub it in. Okay, not to rub it in or anything. But I think you should know where you stand right now. Oh, man, what now? Again. Call Wright. Call Phoenix. Maybe he'll be able to give some advice. Here, have a gander. The trial of young up-and-coming magician Trucy Wright is scheduled for tomorrow. We're here just outside the office of the suspect, hoping for an exclusive peek inside. What? Is this live? Apollo, look, there's a sea of reporters outside. Oh, a questionable-looking pair are peeking out the window at this very moment. Our viewers at home can see for themselves their vicious, brutal expressions. Yellow journalism at its finest. And that's the way it is. The majority of the public already think Trucy is guilty. They saw the whole thing happen with their own eyes during the show's live broadcast. Everybody in this country is against you. No way. No office, no allies. Are you sure you still want to represent that girl? Of course we do. We believe in her innocence. Go ahead. Think what you want. It's a free country. Just know you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep on flopping around like the dying fish you are. Now then, you gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Take in this crazy little office tonight while you still can. Hang loose, baby. Funny Stuff says the first 2 cases have raised the stakes so freaking high already. I know! Like, holy crap! Death or repossession. All of it is awful. I can't believe we let Mr. Wright's office get placed under seizure. Of all the... This is just ridiculous. Who's breaking the goddamn windows?
Look out!
Clear out. We don't want murderers here. Hey, if it's a fight you want, I'll take you on. Come on. Yikes, let's get out of here before we get killed too. I can't believe this is happening. We have to do something to protect ourselves, and fast. Thank God! It's Mr. Wright! Apollo, I got your message! How is she? Is Trucy okay? She's not crying, is she? Does she have a lawyer? Mr. Wright! It's all a giant mess. Poor Trucy. The office! Our office! Apollo? Okay. We better both take a deep breath. Wow, I see. And he's saying you have to be out by tomorrow? I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I wish there was something I could have done. This is quite the mess, isn't it?
Oh, whoopsies.
Press the wrong button.
Boop, boop. Robot lawyer.
Even if I left right now, I wouldn't be there in time for the trial tomorrow. I'm sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this for me. Of course, we can handle the defense, but the office... It's too soon to give up on that. What do you mean? The contract only addresses Trucy's liability if she causes the show to be canceled. So you just have to prove in court tomorrow that it wasn't Trucy's fault. Hey, you're right. So, everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. Trucy's fate and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo. And again, if it doesn't work out, I'm staying in this country. Fuck it. It's the year 2034. All lawyers are replaced with robots. I know. I'll be fine. Right? Apollo! I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say with absolute confidence that you'll be fine. Really? I've seen you earn victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations. And guide Athena, helping her along her way too. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you. I'm fine. Everything will be fine. You can call me anytime if you need to, but I'll be fine on my own, right? Yes, I think so too. I can do this. That's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo. Like I said, he's just like, whatever. If it fails, I'll become a lawyer out here. There's not a whole lot of defense lawyers out here at this stage, and they definitely need them. So, you know, I have work. You're fucked. What is it, Apollo? What are you smiling about? Who, me? It's nothing. Mr. Wright believes in me. I can't let him down. We have to win this trial, Athena. I couldn't agree more, and I'll do everything in my power to help. Our opponent tomorrow, Prosecutor Saad Madhi. Huh? Why now of all times? Still, I don't care who it is. I can't afford to let my guard down for anyone. Oh boy, yeah. I imagine this is Saad Madhi.
Oh, restless, wandering soul of the dead.
Holy freaking balls.
Prosecutor Sadmati.
Hey, turn off this magic shit and talk to me.
I figured I should tell you. The lead attorney's been decided.
He looks sexy,
Apollo Justice.
according to Zelda.
Hello, Justice.
How do you two know each other? I guess we'll figure that out on the next installment of Ace Attorney. Oh my god. You know, I was thinking to myself, like, oh, cool. This is going to be much easier than just, you know, death. The penalty of death. No, apparently not. Because for God's sakes. Like, they got a... I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I mean, I think I remember you guys were saying in the chat, just like, you remember a long time ago when the first breakdown was just a dude fainting? Yeah, stakes have gotten really stupidly high in this series. Holy shit. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to take a look at this sometime later on, which again, we're going to be streaming it next Saturday, like always. I've been just doing Ace Attorney stuff on Saturdays. So, look forward to that. But until then, that will be the end of the stream. So, thanks everybody for popping in and watching the stream. I appreciate it a lot. You know, whether you chimed in, said some random memes, shouted, I don't know, any of them. Funny Stuff says the real breakdown was some nerd throwing a toupee. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely true. You're right. You love him like the edgy boy. Yeah, he's pretty edgy. Anyways, so yeah, I usually upload these VODs up to the YouTube channel, though again, I got a heck of a backlog, and hopefully I can get on that sooner as opposed to later. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow, I really kind of badly want to dive back into playing Wandersong, because I haven't played it in a while, and that game was charming and adorable, and I want to see more of it. So that's that's the idea and the plan that I have lined up at the moment. As for next Wednesday, I don't know. I kind of like decide things by the seat of my pants, but we'll see. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get something to eat. Again, thanks for coming out. See you next time.